but this is all the new stuff in the PTR. There we go. Okay. I don't even know what to create. Should we go... Oh, wow, that is a hairstyle. Holy shit, okay. That's... All right. What classes are in red? The classes have not changed, so you still have... Oh, for this, it's actually... And they haven't... So one of the big changes that we're going to see on the PTR that's not live this week, but I don't know if it's like next week or the following week, is the mastery changes, which will essentially, I guess, double your classes. But that's not currently in. That'll be in later. Let's see. What different kind of hairstyles do we have now? Elf seems to be the same. What about Halfling? Halfling added more hairstyles? Yeah, they did. Look at this thing. That's kind of crazy. Okay. It's like Vegeta hair. And then, does Darkmoor have any different hairstyles? Anything new? Anything exciting? No. And then, let's check human. Oh, let's just look at Obi-Wan. You can actually literally just make Ewan McGregor. They've added a couple more hairstyles since the last time I played for humans and halflings. It looks like. Let's go with the Obi-Wan hair though. Actually, I kind of wish that they had the Vegeta hair on here. Got a couple different. Can we change? No, we can't move the hair color. Let's go red. Did they do a character wipe? Not yet, but that's the plan. So this is the PTR. So this is the public test realm that went live Wednesday. And basically, it's going to preview some of the changes, and it's going to be like kind of how they do their patches going forward. But this is... So if you create a new character here, then yes, it's... a wipe, basically. You start over from the beginning. Let's do I want to do something not crazy. Let's do you know, I've never played warrior. Maybe I should try warrior. I'll go druid. Is Druid gonna start in Wild's End, or does it start? It starts in the... I'm blanking on the name of the place right now. Throwing fast. Okay. Locate, create, and let's go. So I've heard... One of the things I have heard, one of the reports that I have heard is that experience might be too fast. And that's one of the things they're checking right now is how fast the experience is and if it needs to be tuned. So I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty fast on here. It's hard to dedicate any time to character here going to wipe. Are you playing but decided to wait until after the wipe? Same. I think that's what a lot of people have decided. I'm testing the PTR because it's kind of part of my sub job, I guess. I figured it'd be bad if I didn't. It's been so long since I played. So long. Maggie! Plus the game is fun. It is. How are you doing, Maggie? Maggie, it's wonderful to see you. Okay. I don't remember having this many skills. I've only played a druid once though. Oh, I wonder, can we... Oh no, the unified hotbar isn't any... Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Stop. Okay. I stepped in a hole, like right on the edge of the hole, sprayed my... Oh no! It's okay, I was spraying my ankle while walking. Like in a straight line. So, I get you. I'm sorry though. That's rough. That's pretty brutal. Wild Eye Wander. Innate passive abilities do not need to be loaded up. What is this? Your covenant with the natural world has cultivated a unique sense of trust from the animal determinist. Okay. Ignite. Ignite an enemy with a flash of verdant fire, dealing 14 to 15 damage. It's look. Stuff happens sometimes. Okay. Okay. So this is a bolt. This is I don't have any heals to start, I guess. Or is this a binds a talisman of enchanted? Oh, okay. This is the one I think that heals on incoming damage. Okay. Imagine doing Flinades IRL. Hey, Captain Daikyo, how are you doing? Okay. Let me know if the volume is too loud. I don't think it is, but just in case. Haven't been around forever. New races are barred yet? Not yet, Crinkled. But what they've done, so this is the PTR. It's good to see you, by the way, Crinkled. So the PTR right now, what they have added, I need to probably should have had the thing up right now. But in this, the experience curve is changed. The mob types are unified, so there's no longer elite mobs. There's just like one mob type, and everything is supposed to, like, the time to kill is supposed to be a bit like longer on everything. I don't think we'll probably notice that until later. But this is like the start of some of the big changes. Hey, AP! Holy shit, AP!
Exclamation mark, that's 5 years.
It is 5 years. 60 months, AP. Holy shit. Thank you so much for 60 months, AP. That's incredible. I'm not crying, you are. That's absolutely nuts. Look at this frog's butt. Thank you so much, AP. Holy crap. My first mod, my very first mod is still here. That's a car loan. It is. It quite literally is. No mini map. I don't think they will ever have a mini map, but they do plan to have a static map. Okay, how much experience did I get? Let's kind of watch this and see. Oh shit, I don't want to die. Am I gonna die? Oh, this is yellow. Oh, fuck me. I have made a mistake. Fuck. Well, the game still has danger, so there's that. It's taking a long. Oh, literally just gonna say it's taking a long time to kill me, though. Dick. Okay. Oh hey, just in time to watch you die. No one saw that. I don't know what you're talking about. That's nothing happened. That's not okay. Thank you for the run, Britamok. I appreciate you. All right, let's get a little bit of death cycle tested. Yep. I mean, it's kind of how it goes, right? Funny enough, I didn't die for the entire first time on Scars of Honor until I got to the evil side, and then all we did was die. And then I didn't die in Wildheart either. So I guess I was kind of due. Okay, there's that thing. Raid is the ultimate death tester in games. I am. Who plays a human? Look, it's PTR, Churro. And I wanted to see the new hairstyles and stuff, okay? It's the public test realm. Am I gonna die again? No. Come on. This one's level 1. It's level 1. No. We're not going out like this. There we go. Okay. Oh shit. No! Fuck. Fucking shit. The combat looks horrible. We're barren of gray matter. I've got great news. You don't have to play it. You really don't. If you don't like it, you don't gotta play it. There's plenty of other games too. I understand wanting to be nostalgic, but this looks straight from the 2000s with zero quality of life animations. Again, if you don't like it, you don't gotta play it. I think I've gotten to the point where I've been doing content long enough that I'm getting really tired of so much negativity towards everything. No matter the game. And I'm just so tired of the negativity. If you don't like something, don't play it. Move on to something else. Find something you do like. I promise you will be so much happier if you just play things you like, follow things you like, and enjoy them. Why do you like it? I like it because I find it kind of pulls in a lot of the things that I really enjoy in games like this.
It's coarse,
It gives me
rough and irritating. When it gets
it's not Sandy. Thank you, Captain Daikyo. I like it because it tickles the fancy that I have for a kind of a classically inspired MMO that still has that kind of idea of NPC grind, which most MMOs now have gone so far away from that, where basically the way, even if they have some kind of NPC grind to it, the way that you level up is through doing quests. It's very much the WoW model, if it's kind of slightly like that. You know, I'm gonna die again. God damn it. But basically it's like the WoW model where you basically just follow a path. You follow the given path by doing quests over and over again. Because the quests are so focused on how you level up, you don't actually give a shit about the quests most of the time. You stop reading the text because they become a function of, well, I go from A to B, and to get to B, I have to do this quest. And that's the kind of thing that I don't really enjoy in MMOs anymore. Now in games like this, so this game, Agilent Online, Monsters Memories, it goes back to the whole idea of grinding NPCs, being part of the world, taking your time, and I kind of really enjoy that part of the game. And for me, this kind of combat is actually what I like. You need to stick to rest. I don't even know, like, I can't even do the freaking Beatles. Like, the Beatles are kicking my ass. Hello, Fellaini. Love the social aspect of Pantheon. Yes, actually. I think I probably said your name wrong, so I apologize. But yes, the social aspect for sure. Having a game where you can group up with friends and strangers, even though strangers are often scary, gotta admit. Hello, Silver Mink. Sorry if 100 times. Have they announced a date for the actual, like, full-on patch? No. They just say spring. Technically, spring ends at the end of this month. Am I gonna die again? I don't know that that's gonna happen. Just based on the fact that they have, like, probably, like, they just released the PTR, the public test realm, and they're testing the changes now, right? So depending on how much they want to test before pushing it to live, and they've got such substantial changes coming in, and not all of them are even in the test. Oh, thank you, whoever healed me. I would probably guess sometime in June. Be my guess. Maybe June, July. Heck, I still play EverQuest. I've given up on this. I'm here because I like Rainbow. Thank you, Baron Crave Matter. I still play EverQuest 2. I still play EverQuest 2, not EverQuest 2. As much as I liked EverQuest 2, I cannot play the current version of that game. When you're hitting for billions, numbers lose sense of meaning. You know? To be fair, you're free to grind mobs in classic WoW. You can, but the game, and so I've had this debate before about classic WoW. You can technically grind in WoW, not just classic WoW. You can technically grind in WoW now, but it is not the way the game wants you to play, and it becomes very obvious that that's not the way it wants you to play. Unless you're going through dungeons, then dungeons are a different thing altogether. But even then, it's still a path. Like it's a designed path. But yes, you can technically do it. I guess you could technically grind in any game. Please don't kill me. Have I killed, how many things? I haven't killed that many things. I do have a substantial amount of HP so far, or HP experience so far. Okay. No. By the way, Maggie, the new EG7 stuff came out, and while they did have nice things to say about like EverQuest and everything like that, one of the things that they were very hyped about was your favorite game, Maggie, Palia. I believe y'all are getting mounts soon, I think. Shit, I'm gonna die again. Maybe I should group up. Maybe I should group up. Because I am getting my ass handed to me. I played EverQuest back some months ago, was playing it in 99, we'll play Pantheon. I really like, I mean, EverQuest is it's not my first MMO, it's my second MMO, but it's like my home MMO. You know? I think if you've played MMOs long enough, you have a home MMO. So like one that has that right mix of like, you can go back to it, you can, you know, kind of feel some of the nostalgia that you had, but it also just feels familiar. Kind of like slipping on shoes that you really like, that kind of thing. That's what EverQuest is to me. Why would you need a horse in Palia? You can walk the whole map fast. Actually, the thing is, I've never played Palia. I still need to. A comfy pair of socks. Exactly, hamburger. Hamburger. I just immediately went to hamburger. Yeah. Big expansion the next few weeks. Yep. There's someone that I've been talking to, another creator I've been talking to recently who plays a lot of Palia. Name is Percival. And I know like he's doing if you play Palia, Percival is doing, I don't know if he's already done it or might be doing it. I'm gonna die again. A like hide and seek thing. So if you're, and with like a giveaway. So if you're interested, go check out Percival. It's P-E-R-Z. I can spell. Percival. P-E-R-Z-I-V-A-L. Yeah, maybe. You know what? Like, spelling is overrated. Living is overrated. Math is overrated. Everything is overrated. Redbeard Dead should be your new name. I think I like making necromancers because I go with Deadbeard Flynn as my name, and I feel like it fits in many ways. How does it compare to classic EverQuest feel-wise? So, classic EverQuest, I wouldn't really compare it because classic EverQuest, you don't like your actions per minute are so much slower unless you are a caster. I think more current EverQuest, your actions per minute go up a lot. Like it becomes closer and closer to, with all the AA abilities and everything you get and all the different combat abilities. Every class seems to have more, I wouldn't say spammy, but it approaches spammy. And so the actions per minute is closer to that. But one of the things that I'm trying to get a feel for now with this game is they've changed how mobs work. So we're not at it yet because all of these would have been this way anyway. But they used to have a break the same way that World of Warcraft did and EverQuest 2 did, where you had elite NPCs, which are designed for group, and then you had solo NPCs, which are designed for solo. So now what they've kind of done is kind of boosted all of the solo NPCs up and gotten rid of elite NPCs. So now there's a unified mob type, and they've increased the time to kill while also increasing the experience gained per kill. So essentially, as you're actually killing things, you can technically like start a group of 2, 3, and it should be more like EverQuest in that way because there weren't elite NPCs in EQ. I was actually kind of against it for a while, but I've come around to the idea. But now I want to see it in practice and see. I want something around planes of pre-POK. Oh, plane of knowledge, EverQuest, or fresh plane of knowledge EverQuest. I like what specifically, Sir Tomo, do you want? Like, do you want the, because POK, Planes of Power, that shrunk the world for a lot of people, like, even more. So Luckland shrunk the world, and then Planes of Power shrunk the world. So I think it just made it feel too small for a lot of people. So that's normally what the gripe people have with it. I killed something. I like the idea of the higher world difficulty, but it's silly to struggle to kill a rat. I think that I may have picked a class that's going to struggle a bit more to start, but I think the whole idea is it's going to be like, I don't know if it's the overall plan is it'll be easier or like, that's what I kind of want to see. Because in my head, by unifying NPC types, you kind of make it easier, right? But I don't know. I need to see it in practice. Also, I'm just noticing they changed grass heights. It's a small thing, but it's a really good thing. Because it used to be all of this, if I'm remembering correctly, was the same height. And now there's a little bit more differentiation. To be fair, wouldn't a rat have killed you before as well? I think it killed quite a few people, Mike Dunn. But maybe. Yeah, no. Look, I am on record as not being the best at video games. I am here to bring down the skill average in general. That is what I bring to the table. I bring the floor under the table. I make other people feel better about their gameplay. You know how like sometimes you'll watch a stream, you're like, damn, they're so fucking good. That's not me. It's not. I'm the one that you yell at the screen like, why isn't he doing this shit? This is simple. Floor gang for the win, absolutely. I do like that you put your weapon away when you're not fighting. Wish EQ had that. I'm still like, I've been watching the EG7 financials for too long, and I don't like watching financials. They're boring. But I've been watching them just to see anything else about an EverQuest 3, or I guess technically EverQuest 5. But it's just there hasn't been anything there for a while, outside of, of course, EverQuest Legends. But that's a license, so just joking. We come for your opinions. Thank you. What a noob uninstall. Yes, I should get rid of that sound alert, Captain Daikyo, because it makes me cry inside. I like Pantheon graphics that rocks. They are too glossy. Funny thing is, Silver Ink, they used to be much worse. If you go back, the rocks themselves, like they were very plain, like they were very one note, and now it looks like they've kind of been dry brushed. I was hyped for Pantheon. Now I just play Eminem. As long as you're having fun, visibility, that's all that matters. When is this re-releasing? So it's the actual patch itself. They've been saying it's a spring update. Spring technically ends at the end of this month. I don't know that they're gonna make that. My guess would be sometime in June, but that's just a guess. This PTR though is the stuff that will be in the update. So it's like, as long as the tests go well, then it would, I think that's kind of how the best way to look at it. But they don't have all of the stuff in yet on the PTR. So That's why I'm saying, you know, June, maybe later in June. Although they have not announced anything yet. This one might kill me. This is yellow. Shit. Thank you, Captain. Have a great sleep. Thank you for the jump scare. I appreciate it very much. I need to change. I tried to change my sound alerts too, and last time I tried it did not let me. The time to kill is definitely... Fuck. Thank you, Ritamok. The time to kill is definitely a lot longer than it was before. But I do think the experience is much faster. I'm gonna die though. It's probably longer too because I keep dying. I still miss my bagpiping squirrel. I need to, like, that one was, I think it was a copyright issue. AP is what it ended up being. Unfortunately. I haven't, like, looted shit either. I haven't looted a single thing. I've killed things and I haven't looted anything. Here, what does the note say? You cannot do that at this moment. Is it not working on the test? Maybe it's not working here. Maybe. I think that's one of the things they're testing, visibility. The experience rates. And every report that I've heard so far is that they're too fast. The new mob types. So they'll probably, I'm assuming they'll adjust it down. It says I'm watching without audio, but rest assured I can hear you. I apologize. 4 armor sets 15 years later, 2 stair cells 15 years later, 25 comments 15 years later. It is inactive since crafting is turned off. Oh, okay. Oh, of course. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I should have read the thing about the PTR before playing. But that's okay. Oh shit, it's bugged. It's bugged. The bug is bugged. I don't want to fight the... Oh wait, this one's white. I can kill this one. I think, maybe. This is... So, I played Scars of Honor. And... I need to try it again. But I'm wondering if part of the issue, like the combat in Scars of Honor felt super floaty. I'm gonna die again. The combat in Scars of Honor felt super floaty. And I want to see if it's because of their server. Because the latency in it. That's one of the things that Pantheon's always done well, is the combat hasn't felt floating because there's good latency. Same with games like M&M, Agilon Online, but Scars of Honor, it was a stress test, so who knows? Correction, you played Floor Gang in Scars of Honor. I play Floor Gang in every game I play. I'm just annoyed at how fucking backward they go. So the thing is, backward is gonna be, I think, dependent on what you're wanting out of the game. So for me, this upcoming patch is going forward. Some people are going to be calling it backward. I'm not going to say that that Visionary Realms is a perfect company. They're sure as hell not. They have had a history of making mistakes. They have tried to recover from some of those mistakes. Some of them they continue to make. But one of the things that I like to try and preach when I can is that whatever you're trying to get out of the game, seek that out and just go for that with whatever game. And I know it can be frustrating if you've been following a game or something like that. It's no longer fitting what you wanted it to be. But I'll put it this way. When I play Monsters and Memories, one of the things that I realized is that game is probably too hardcore for me and my current lifestyle, right? The amount of time investment in that game with all the things that I have going on in my life is probably too much. However, that doesn't mean that it's too much for the 1,000 other people that want to play it, right? So that doesn't mean that it's a bad design or anything like that. It just means for me, the harshness of the death penalty and stuff like that. Same with Embers Adrift, with the whole bag situation with your body and everything. It's one of those things of kind of realizing what you need out of a game at a given time. I imagine it's really frustrating if you paid them 1K in money. I don't know how many people did visibility. Pantheon has never been flush with cash. They're not exactly, you know, another game that may or may not have imploded recently that had quite a bit of money. Or another game that may be the most expensive game ever made. Even if you split it up into the 2 games. The Squadron 42, which was supposed to release this year. But, I don't know. I did the 1K. That's 1K is a lot, man. I don't think we're buying a mattress right now. And that's like, holy shit. Like, that's a lot. I don't have. I've heard Ko isn't exactly happy and he was a major investor. I wouldn't. So there's always, like, throughout, there's always been, I've heard Ko is this, I've heard Ko is that. Unless Ko says it, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know shit. But that's been one of the things that's been constantly like, well, Ko didn't cover it for this amount of time, so he must hate it now. I'm like, no, I don't think so. Ko is making his own, is working on his own game right now, which actually looks really good, called Emberville. But I know he still has interest in MMOs, but we don't even know how much he invested in the damn game. Ko said he's a major investor. Yes, but we don't know how much that is, basically, right? So, and also Ko is well, okay, I'll just say like significantly more financial than me. He was part of an investment group. Yeah. That whole thing was announced quite some time ago. To be honest, they weren't honest about who was investing how much. So, but yeah, people are not happy. It makes sense. Are you talking about, wait, Ashes, or what are you talking about, Maggie? Yeah, Ashes. Yeah, that whole thing. I did like 2 videos on it, and then I was done. That thing was. That was a lot. That was just a lot. Like, and then it keeps going up and down and up and down, and this side is terrible and this side is terrible and this side is terrible. And really what it sounds like is it's all terrible. And the fact that Riot wanted to buy the game, like, there's so much like craziness in that. Bed in a box. We actually had a warranty, because we had a mattress, decent mattress, and we had a 10-year warranty, and it broke down, and we put in the claim, the warranty claim for it. We got approved for the warranty claim. We were so excited, and turns out that they discontinued our bed, and now the bed that they have is shit. Like, we went and tried it, and it's bad. Like, it's really bad. And then they want to charge us 4K to upgrade. So that's cool. Oh, and the kicker, they want to charge us 4K for the upgrade with the warranty. The mattress currently costs 4K on sale, but they won't match those. They won't put those together. So we can buy the mattress new for this roughly the same price. I think it's like $300 more. Or we can do the warranty claim. Yep. Can you put hay into the bed to increase the comfort? Why? I feel like that would be a fire hazard. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be an issue? Like, we still haven't got all of our freaking what's it called up? We had to strip our home because of like water damage, and we haven't put up all of our smoke detectors yet. Yeah. So that's already an issue. Really wish there was a unique type of MMO being made, something like GTA RP meets Foxhole, some sort of persistent fantasy world where the players make up the world. Well, hey, I just said, have you seen? I actually haven't played it, but there's Skyrim RP. Since you mentioned GTA RP, which is kind of what you're talking about, and I think it's up to is it up to 500 players? I think, right? Gotta Flee was a blasting live from you, Red. Take care. Thank you so much, Deckard. Really appreciate it. What's the guy who sold you warranty, Steven?
Hello there. Thank you for following
No.
Redbeard Flynn. I hope you're having
Close
a
enough.
wonderful day.
Thank you for the follow on Twitch. But yeah, no, so Skyrim RP is I think what you're talking about. It's like, I mean, kind of making an RPG into an MMO. I know Sawman UK has been covering it a lot. And I've seen some clips from it, and it looks fun. It looks like you take GTA RP and then put it in Skyrim because everyone is everything, you know. Man of Rohan, do you want to join me? Because I keep dying. How are you doing, Man of Rohan? Like, I'm literally just dying a lot. My mane of hair is not saving me at all. Skyrim looks, god damn it. Skyrim RP looks cool based on the vids out there. Yeah, I'm debating trying it. I haven't yet. But there's always so much stuff to do. So many things to do. They're doing a wipe with a big update. I would just wait until, yes, yeah, I would suggest if you're interested, wait until the wipe for sure. Two great tastes that taste great together. Skyrim RP, but have they removed the NPCs from Skyrim? I think so. I want to say so. Do you want to tempt a venture to see the port of Rulon south and... Oh, okay. Doug Buck. Wait, Mana Rohan, where are you at? Because I was just tasked with an adventure that'll surely get me murdered very, very quickly. I don't even know if I can get to the next zone. Because Manarohan Dugbug just suggested that I go to the port of the new area, Port of Rulon, South and Silent Plains, as a level 1. So why not, you know? It's only a level 30 area. Like, why not try it? I'm at the, wait, I'm gonna come towards you. I can see your icon. Can I make it up here? I don't think so. Shit. Shit, a brick. Wait. Oh. See, I knew I could make it the whole time. Let's hope you can bind. I know there are bind spaces like on the way, but Spider-Man. See, like it just needed a little bit of faith in my wall climbing skills, John D. Okay, I'm heading towards you. I'm gonna invite. Wait, are you the leader? Oh, Mana Rohan, can you invite Dugbug? And just know this from the depths of my heart, Dugbug, Mana Rohan, I will leave you behind. If things attack us, I am leaving you behind. I am just running. That's just how it's gonna go. But if I get attacked, I do expect you to stop and save me. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Where are you, Man of Rohan? I have done the run from the L City to the Human City at level 1. It's not that bad. I did it. Oh, there you are. I did it at Jawscar, and I did it. I think I was level 12. I think. And we lost some people along the way. We lost most of the people in what's it called? Why am I blanking on the name of it is Eastern the yellow zone. My brain is broken today. I need to drink some blue balls. Okay. They're blue balls. It's balls and they're blue. What? Not Fairthel. No. They mean Sorhirith? If I wasn't so pooped, I'd log in and run with this. It's gonna be grand. I'm sure no one will die terribly and horribly. His leader. There you go. Yeah, Sorhirith is the halfling town. Which we're not trying to go all that way. Hey, can I kill this rat? Thank you, AP. Thank you, Manarohan. What are you? Are you? Oh, you're a cleric. Oh, you're level 6. You're like 6 times my level. No worries, Doug. Okay. I thought they stole our kill. They did not. Yay. The mysterious traveler seems relieved. His eyes move back and forth quickly as he begins to speak. Thank you for speaking with me. As you pass by, I couldn't help but notice the symbol on your headband. I am a former monk yourself, so it still thinks it's not set up yet. It still thinks I'm a monk, but I'm gonna pretend to be a monk. Because of course I'm a monk. Why not? Right? Yes, I am a disciple of Grandmaster Komen. Then you might be of use to me. I seek knowledge from the old scrolls of Komen. I'm listening. Oh, is it end there? That's what I want more of in this game. That right there. I need more of that. I know it keeps getting pushed to the side, but that is like the fundamental thing of this game that I want so much more, and it keeps getting pushed to the side as not being as important. And I know I might be, you know, on the minority side there with how many of us want like perception to be the thing, but that's what I want more of. So much. I wanted to see I survived the rat. Manny. Also, Bounty, it's really good to see you. It's one of the features of Pantheon, though, that drew me to it when it was first announced. It was perception. Hello, Aradun. So I've been part of a creative project before. To be honest, it's not promises so much as visions. They're offering the vision to us, and we'll see what comes of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the perception was. I know it's one of those things. If you go into a board meeting, it's not a lot of bang for a buck when it comes to an MMO, and I think that's part of why you don't see it in so many games. But I don't know. It's important. It's important to me. But it's not a sales driver, I guess is the best way to put it. I don't know. I don't want to get too far away if Dougbug is here. Preach, Master Redbeard. Progeny system. The dreaded P word. Oh, I can kill his bat. Especially with Mana Rohan here to save us. Funny thing is, I'm gonna make the experience look slow because I'm so bad. I'm gonna do this whole stream and I'm gonna get. Oh no, it's Xander. It's Xander with the
I'm not allowed to say my dreaded P word among polite company.
It's Xander with the text to speech. What is it gonna be? How are you doing, Xander? Thank you so much for 56 months. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. It's definitely slower. Wait, slower experience compared to current live? Because current live is doubled Mana Rohan. The experience feels pretty fast right now, but I mean, the time to kill is definitely slower. For sure. Yeah, the experience curve is different, but what I've heard is that it's too fast. And I'm not getting a good example of it because I keep dying. But here, we can see how much experience goes up right here. You can see it on the top of the bar too. Very top of the screen. Am I gonna die? Are you punching? Do you have a weapon? Mana Rohan? It looks like you're uppercutting the rat. Come on. Okay, so you didn't, yeah. It's like you're just punching the rat. And I'm like, you do you. Like, at first I thought you were a monk, so. It's whatever works is fine with me. I fought a rat once and it did not run away. Wait, what? Oh wait, like, oh, okay. Oh my god, for some reason I thought you meant like in person, like you got in a fist fight with a rat, and the rat didn't like you. It was just, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired. Have a good one, Red. Gotta go. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mike Dunn. I appreciate you. Oh, this one's yellow. Oh, there you have your hand. Wait, is it a summon hammer? Mana Rohan? For cleric? Summon? It looks cool. It's like ethereal. I have no mana. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Die. Skyrim RP may be good if you could remove all things Skyrim and create your own factions, like an online TTRPG played cooperatively. It's not the same thing. At all. At all. But if anyone likes co-op and RPGs and stuff like that, I really have been recommending an indie game I played recently called Wild Heart. It's only 1 to 4 players. 1 to 4 players plus 20, so you can swap people in. 4 players at a time, but you can swap in 20 at a time. It's an indie game that's going into early access later this year with a planned launch in 2027. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm excited for it to come out in the future. I actually did the stream here on this channel with Slandered Gaming and BBansky. And while we died a lot, and I murdered BB a couple times, you know, it was still fun. It's basically the design, like you mentioned TTRPG, and that's what made me think of it, because it's designed to be kind of like recreating playing with your friends, like a virtual tabletop that you can kind of schedule on your own. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. Didn't mean co-op in that sense. Still MMO. Yeah. I know. I heard TTRPG and co-op, and like my brain fired in that direction. Hey, why don't you check to make sure that fall damage didn't change? Why are you encouraging me? Why? At work, I met a customer who's a recurring customer that talks to me about MMOs. I found out the other day he also knows you. So when we see each other, we talk about your latest. That's amazing, Cindy Bits. That's so nice. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really nice. One of my wife's coworkers sent me a message because they had watched the video. And it's weird a little bit to realize that your videos break containment and they reach people. Because in my head, there's still like 5 people that watch my stuff. What is this? Is this an apple tree? Speaking of fall damage, I heard they added in gliding when you jump off a cliff. If you press spacebar, you should try it. Let's try that. You know what? Sir Tomo says that if I go up on this cliff over here, yeah, I can do the tab to save it now. Then I can glide if I press spacebar. And Sir Tomo wouldn't lie, right? Like, that would just be mean if Sir Tomo were to lie and try and trick me. That would be just awful. All right. Funny thing is that gliding is supposed to be in the game eventually. So. All right. All right, Sir Tomo. Wait here. There we go. Okay. That looks like a good enough thing. So, okay, you said press spacebar. Shit. Fuck. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. You know what? We didn't die. Came close. But not quite. So it worked then. It did. Wait. Mana Rohan. Is a king rabbit? That's not the name, right? I mean, it's orange. Wait, it's pH. Okay, it's the pH. You got to have a small ledge below. Okay. Let's see. What if I do it from here? Let's see. Maybe I can land in the trees. Nope. Fuck. Shit. Oh. Didn't work. It was attempt was made, but it did not work. Unfortunately. Maybe I just didn't have enough gliding skill. The jackrabbit, yeah. King rabbit drops ring. Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Oh, you can res? Maybe if you jump, it'll make the res better. So you just follow what I did. Mana Rohan. And it might work. I'm just saying. Glubiot. What is that's D&D, right? That's the is that the goblins? No. Why do I know that name? It's some kind of god, right? I think. I'm running that way just in case you don't see. How much time per week do you have to play your MMO? Depends. It largely depends. So I made the decision to 3 years ago, I split up my channels because I was doing RPG and MMORPG content on one channel. And one thing I noticed was that the audiences were kind of split. So now, instead of doing one video per week, I do 2 videos per week. And that takes out a lot of time. But if there's an RPG playing, then my time for MMO is a little bit less. Although I will admit, there's an MMO I've been playing recently that's been soaking up a lot of my time, and apparently I've already put 70 hours into it. It's been like 3 weeks, 3 weeks, I think. And yeah, I did not know that I had spent that much time in it. It just kind of happened. So, unfortunately, I can't talk about it yet. Is this fun? It is fun. It's fun for me, JJ Stevens. Hello Kitty, damn it, you guessed it. Yes. Hello Kitty Online 2. The Hello Kittying. I don't know. I was trying to think of a subtitle. So, Viva Pinata Online. I had a friend who he's been on this channel quite a bit, but I always remember, like, he would tell me about these random games that he would play when I was playing like EverQuest or World of Warcraft or Star Wars Galaxies, and then he'd come in like, "Here, you should play Puzzle Pirates," and like then he would try and explain it to me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I never played it, but from what I heard, like here, like it was actually a really a game that people liked a lot. I think it's EverQuest 3. This is not EverQuest 3, but it is spiritual. It is inspired by EverQuest. What game can you cannot talk about yet without telling us what it's called? It's familiar. And hopefully I'll be able to talk about it soon. But it's familiar. I think that probably goes away, but it's BS that PTR still isn't on Steam. Yeah, I like when I saw that, I was kind of disappointed for a lot of people that have it through Steam, because that again limits it to people that had the game before early access. I don't know why. Oh, that one's hot. That one's just floating in the air. Oh, that's right. They have the first to engage is on. So this is one of the things that they added. Thank you, Mana Rohan. So in the new PTR, they have changed the way that encounters work. So it used to be a straight DPS race. I cannot. Here, let's see. Can I buff this person? I can buff them. While they're why am I in combat though? I shouldn't be in combat, right? So you can help people, right? Can you direct heal them, Mana Rohan? Because I want to see. Because you buffed them. Yeah, but at the same time... Oh, you can. Okay, so you can encounter lock. So they're encounter lock. That's why they're gray. So I can't attack this. But we can directly help them. And that's part of the new first to engage mechanic. So it's no longer DPS racing. It's now first to engage. Kind of like, what was the Fangbreaker for EverQuest was the first one to do it for their thing. And then EQ2. But yeah, I think Fangbreaker was the first one. I think, yeah. And that's one of the things there. Oakwind. Oh, Oakwind. Okay, yeah, Oakwind. Thank you, Baron. Great matter. Why did I think Fangbreaker was the 4? I don't know. When's the PTR coming to Steam? I don't believe there's any ETA on that. EQ2, yeah, EQ2 had encounter locks, and I remember was it the yell button? Crib Fox, holy shit, Crib Fox, how are you doing? It's good to see you. But EQ2 had the yell so that you could break the encounter lock. And then, but I remember messing that up so much early on where I'd accidentally make my NPCs have no experience. Because when you yell, it all the experience goes away. It's no longer locked. Because then anyone can help. It's good to see you, Crypt Fox. How are you liking the changes? It's still early because I've only been playing for a little bit. Oh, I got level 2. So I haven't really been able to. I mean, I like the longer TTK so far, and that's really the main change that I've been able to see because I'm not really high enough level to see where there would have been elites. You finally noticed I did. So like I guess like probably like 4 or 5 is when I'd be able to go find some former elites and try them out. I remember running from the sergeant yelling in EQ. Slate? Steve, JJ? Sergeant Slate. That asshole. I still played old EQOA on standard. I have still never played EQOA. It's, I think, the only EverQuest game I'd never played. Because I played, I would say EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2. I actually played Landmark. I played Lords of Norath. I played Champions of Norath 1 and 2. So, Lord, this is bright. Let's see. It wasn't bright for me, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I haven't changed the thing, though, either. I remember on live, I have it shifted, so it's not as bright. I love the original EQOA. Got to the beta back in the day. That's awesome, Cold Water. I wanted to, but I couldn't convince my dad to purchase. Like, we got the game, and then I couldn't convince him to do all the other stuff we needed to do to get it online with the PS2, like get the network adapter and do all this stuff, and then it was just no. So it didn't work out, unfortunately. So I didn't get to play it back then. I wanted to though. Okay. This is totally gonna work, and we're not gonna die immediately. What's the safest way to get there? Yeah, let's try it, Man of Rohan. And let's try it once. Oh wait. Let me get some new factions. Red not die. What? Hey, Windy! It's good to see you. I want to play on the PTR, but only have the Steam version. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I know that they're 2 different clients, and so they patch differently. But hopefully it'll be on soon. Or if it's not on soon, they'll have a way to give access, you know, to people with Steam to try the PTR. Have they set a hard date for the big update yet? No. The PTR has the unified mob types, Windy, and it has first to engage. It does not have the mastery yet. I don't think it has the market or the mail yet. I think that's right. But it's they're testing this week for this stuff. I think it does have mail. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mana Rohan. See, Mana Rohan's better at my job than me. But it does have, like, so next week I think we might get something different. I think one of the main things they're testing right now though is the unified mob types no longer having elites and the experience rates. And I think they've changed some combat formulas too. So there's a decent chunk they're testing in the first week. But I'm excited for the mastery to come in too. And see what that's like. This is I'm just gonna stay behind you. Okay, now it's scary, right? I know, like there's a thicket stalker. that's death. Oh no! Wait. Run! Keep running. Just run. All right, can you kill it? Run? Okay. Shit. There. Little heal. Active. Oh god, the music's all like scary because it's deadly. I'm glad it's on you and not on me. Wow, it's still following us too. I think that's one of the other things they did too. Was I think they changed. Okay, stop. It stopped, Mana Rohan. That was long. Would have just been easier to just make elves or halflings. But where's the fun in that, True? Where's the drama? Where's the pain and the sadness? I'm gonna go bind. That's probably a good idea, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna wing it. Because oh no, Mana Bro. Keep running, keep running. Just keep going. Don't give up. Oh, actually the guards are right here, right? So we should be okay. There you go. You're fine. You're safe. Ooh, it's dead. So much sadness. Yep. It is bright. It's brighter here than on live. They just like you, Mana Rohan. They just think you're juicy. Okay, so is there a mailbox in here in the town? Hangar has come. Like, wait, what did you say? What? The wolf looks at you dismissively. Why? Why is okay? A courier. Oh, it's not a. That's right. It's a courier. Are they stationary or do they move around? Everything that made most classes OP has been nerfed. Oh, really? Like I know like the for like when they made the changes to wizard recently, the wizard felt OP. I should have done that. I should have done this mustache, this facial hair. It is a very judgmental wolf. I don't have any skills, do I? No. I guess actually I'm probably safer making this run than you, Mana Rohan, because animals are actually, they like me. They're my friend. Because I'm a druid. Got Pantheon on the horizon with big update. Can't wait for AOA, and Hallowed is making good progress. MMO heaven for me. Awesome, Wendy. Wendy, are you excited about the new the announcement of the new Final Fantasy XIV expansion too? Hell, they just announced a new planet for Star Wars: The Old Republic. Like, they're bringing in Ryloth for Star Wars: The Old Republic. And updating to DirectX 12, I think. ESO, yeah, I need to try the new ESO change. I don't know if it's gonna work out better for players in the long run or not. Like I like some like the gameplay changes. I sound good, but the whole idea of doing a battle pass instead of DLCs, I don't know. ESO has always had a very interesting way to monetize. In some ways, it felt like a good buy, and in some ways, it felt very, very nickel and dime with their DLCs and with their shop. But I still think it's hard to beat the value of a game like Guild Wars 2 for valuetainment. I worry about the new gearing system for Final Fantasy XIV. No map. They still plan, as far as I know, to have in a static map, but it's not in yet, and it's not on the roadmap either. So I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. I wonder if they're gonna update the roadmap after the spring update too. Don't let us die. 'Cause I'm already scared. Wait, is the thickest stalker? It's glad to see me! Man of Rohan, come say hi! Come say hi! I'm sure it's happy to see you too. I'm sure it's so happy to see you. Look, the bat is happy to see me too. This just got a lot less scary for me. This got so much less scary for me. 'Cause I'm a druid. Oh no, man, I'm running. Shit. Run. Just run. Oh no, fuck. Oh shit. I mean, they're still happy to see me. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna take you with me. Wait, do you have stuff on you have stuff on your corpse? So I should probably bring it back to you. With friends like Red. I was gonna say I'm normally not like that, but I am. I very much am. When I played Wild Heart, BB Ansky got a bug, and my first suggestion, because that game has friendly fire, was to murder him. In my head, oh shit! Oh! Bees are not friends. Bees are not friends. When you introduce two friend groups together, yep. That did not go as well. How are you doing, Grey Griffin Knight? That did not go well. Are you going to try fire? Did I buy it, or I know I applied for the stress test or the test and I did not get into it, but I think I actually may have already purchased it, or I don't know. It seems interesting because it seems very instanced, so I don't know how MMO like it's gonna feel, but yeah, I'm still gonna try it. Thank you for the clip, Churro, dude. I appreciate you. So I lost your corpse, Man of Rohan. Oh, that's pretty. I lost your corpse, and I don't know where I died. I died next to the bees. Also, I'm still back here in... Oh, I didn't heal myself. That was not smart. I might die to this. Everyone keeps beating me to clips. Thank you. Doing well, been watching your videos for a few months now. Fun to see you live. Thank you so much, Great Griffin Knight. I appreciate that. That's very nice. When I stream just random stuff, I just stream on Twitch. But if I stream MMOs, I try and do it on YouTube as well. I'm gonna die. I feel like this is karma. This is. I know where it is, but it's gonna be hard to get. I pulled it. I pulled it as far away from the bees as I could. Like, I didn't know that they were gonna all come and attack me from behind and backstab me, but you know, stuff happens. At the time, I was talking about how I murdered my friend in another game because I wanted to clear their bug. But, you know. What's the theme and lore of this game? The theme and lore of this game. I mean, well, so like one of the major points to it is basically everyone has kind of been pulled together. I need to brush back up on it, but everything has been pulled together into this world, and it's not like it's not there necessarily. Like, everybody's home world, Man of Rohan knows exactly, would know better than me what server. I'm on the PTR, Crypt Fox, public test realm. Some I think some races existed here before, and then some were pulled here, but I'm forgetting which ones are which. But the theme is just high fantasy. How long can a game be in development, and how long can a game be in development and guessing when it releases? Let's see, what the longest game that I know of in development is still Star Citizen. So that's probably your high water mark. They changed the fire. I think they changed the fire. Training dummies. Hello. I have a friend who really likes Star Citizen. It can be fun. It's just the way that they've built that game is strange to me. It seems to still lack some of the most basic things. But it is a great flight simulator. Like, there's no denying that the flying is good. I think people just wanted more than that. AOC, yeah. I didn't expect. Thank you so much, Grey Griffin. I don't know. That's the whole Ash creation thing was still a blindside, and I think it's gonna have ripple effects on the MMO genre for a lot longer than people think. Because apart from anything else, especially like as more stuff comes out, as when you start to see how many eyes were on that game, like on the investment side, when like freaking Riot wanting to buy it. You already had an issue with investment drying up for MMOs, and then that happened.
There's
And it's just
all over.
the genre. How much more can the genre take? Grey Griffin, thank you so much for using your Prime over here. I really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. Not necessary at all, but I always appreciate it. Hey Tim. But yeah, no, the whole everything that happening with like on the like after that happening right after Ghost got canceled, right after Project Blackbird got canceled, right after the Warhammer 40k MMO got canceled. You know, there's it was just like felt like the nail in the coffin for traditional investment in MMOs. I think the only way that you're gonna have traditional investment again is if a game like Riot's MMO actually releases and does well. Because the thing is with MMOs, it's one of those high risk but high reward things. Like I always go back to Star Wars: Old Republic and how that game made over $1 billion. Just Star Wars: Old Republic, not a game that anyone really thinks of now as like a top MMO, but MMOs kind of, if you really think about it, are like the first live service. They can make a shit ton of money, but they also take a shit ton of money, and they take a long time to build. Funnily enough, freaking EG7, so the owners of EverQuest and Lord of the Rings Online, their number one revenue right now is actually Palia. Not their legacy MMOs. Part of that could be Palia's monetization, but you know. Did you see Hollow Oath is 3/4 of the way to its 100? They have a Kickstarter? I didn't even know they had a damn Kickstarter. That's interesting. normally if you set the Kickstarter goals low, they'll finish early. The ones that fail are the ones that do, like, I'm gonna do a $2 million Kickstarter for an MMO. And the funny thing is, a $2 million Kickstarter is not gonna make you an MMO anyway. Like, it's one of those things where you have to have other funding if you want to make one. They have a gameplay trailer too. I did see that. Palia really innovated on the cozy game, though. Most of them were not MMO-like. They hit a good niche. I thought that Palia had a really good chance of being a pretty big hit because of the cozy market. I always kind of thought that, and it's like it has a solid like aesthetic. It knows what it wants to be. My hesitation was always the lack of combat, because like you can be cozy, but still have combat, right? Like I think Stardew Valley is a very good example of that. Stardew Valley is very cozy, but it also has fun combat. And I've always kind of like hoped to find a game like that, that kind of offered those. I mean, like even like older MMOs had the cozy side of things as well. They had, oh, it's raining. It had the housing, decorations, all those kind of things. And I think a lot of MMOs have gone away from that. I think the other game that can be kind of in that niche right now, while also expanding out, is Stars Reach. Although they've had some financial issues recently too. And that's Raph Koster's MMO. The Ultima Online SWG, Raph Koster. Also, it's on PC. Yeah, they just launched on console. What was it? Kind of recently? Let's hug while we kill each other. I mean, I hug out of fear all the time when being killed. Oh, you're behind me now, man, everyone. How did I get in front of you? Yes, CJ. And then there is definitely a feel of what's it called? Landmark, for that reason. Dave Georgeson. Ooh, Chuck Nourish. Whoa, no, I don't need anything near. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much, Chuck Nourish. Oh, they have required levels now. Okay. Here. Wait, why can't I equip? There it goes. Okay, so here's your new itemization. This is also in buy non-equip, and they added in colors for items to show rarity. So this is green, so it's gonna be common, but it still, has stats and everything like that. But they were able to trade it to me because they haven't bound it. But I will be when, I guess, the next level. Streamer privilege. I will, you know what? There are people that steadfastly refuse. I am not those people. I will take your charity. I'll feel slightly bad about it, but I'll still take it. I go nude until I get purple. Purple nurple. Why are we doing this again? That's a good question, Man of Rohan. That is a good question. Dave was Smoke Jumper and EQ. I'm actually not sure, Michael Johnson. I actually didn't know who they were until EverQuest Landmark. And then he became the face of Landmark. Not equipped yet. Surely he'll drop it soon after he dies. Yep. Thank you, Bare Necessities. Whenever I think of like the face of MMOs, I don't know how many of y'all got into Warhammer Age of Reckoning when it first came out, but their spokesperson, what was his name? Very excitable dude. Always like high energy. And then like the game failed and they just disappeared. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Hang on. I spilled my blue balls. These blue balls. I did spill my blue balls. Fuck. I even have a drink holder. It's over there, but I put it over here next to all the electronics. I'm not a smart man. Shit. It's gonna be so sticky. The blue balls are sticky. Ugh. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Wait, oh. Thank you, Chuck Nourish. Thank you very much. Crack Staff. Okay, so this one's level 3 as well. Requires Wands and Scepters, proficiency. Thought and Crack Staff, if you're familiar with EverQuest, you know the how great Crack Staffs. Oh my god, hang on, I need more. I spilled a lot of blue balls. It's all over my controller. Paul Barnett. Oh, that's who it was. That's who I'm talking about. Still works on World of Tanks. Oh my gosh. He loves war. World of Tanks, the game, or is it World of Tanks, or is it World of, or the ship one that keeps leaking classified information? What are blue balls? So, it's an energy drink. Is blue balls. That's the energy drink. Please stop sticky blue balls. TMI. I'm sorry. It's cherry flavored. You can't really find them many places anymore. But it's one of my. I actually, when I was like in high school, went to a LAN party and they had this, and I got like addicted to it. Okay. Did you bind still, Man of Rohan? Ew. It's all sticky. Have you tried the private shard for Warhammer? Yes. I think they did a lot of good things for that, Bare Necessities. They made it so that it's easy to get into PvP really quickly, which I think was one of the issues that they had, especially if you have a lower... Okay, yeah, that's what I was asking. Let's go back. Let's go back. Man of Rohan and kill some things. So because PvP in Warhammer Online, especially with low population, would just die, them having the ability to go to the PvP areas, I think was a very smart move of the private server. Oh, here's a spider. But so and they did it with PvE as well. But I've actually played quite a bit of that, and I'm trying to get a friend of mine to play it with me, because I think it's a very solid game. It's old. You can tell it's old, but it's still fun. It's like the two like stand-up games that I can think of for like closed MMO, but there's a private server that continues on after the MMO has closed, are Star Wars Galaxies and Warhammer Online. This gives me Vanguard Saga of Hero vibes for obvious reasons. Yeah, for obvious reasons. Balls was like the first yes, Balls was like the first mass market energy drink for game. Yeah, it really was, and it was just I got it at a LAN party, and they actually, the funny thing is, the place where they sell it most is at liquor stores.
There's supernovas all over.
Like, that's the number one place where you find it now. I think because it's used as a mixer. Blur! Holy shit, Blur. Thank you so much for 60 months. Blur, you've been hanging out that long here in this shitty channel. Thank you so much, Blur. Thank you for the shout out for Blur as well. MLB The Show. Oh, did you have fun playing MLB The Show? At Micro Center, I get it online from I think their website has it. That and Nerd are like the non-monster energy drinks. that I like, but then Nerd is always out of stock. Like, no matter what, it's out of stock. I'm gonna have to, after stream, I'm gonna have to, like, wipe this down. It's already sticky. I don't think I've ever spilled anything on my computer desk in all my time creating content. I don't think I've ever spilled anything. My wife has thrown me off of a chair into a glass frame that broke. But I've never spilled anything except my own blood, I guess, in that situation. But that was off stream. That was off, like, we were on stream and then she tossed me to the side. So, been trying to get Stu and Owen into baseball too. I have never been into baseball. I used to work softball, like rec leagues, and there's always a lot of drunk people. That's like my memory of baseball. Just got home, start over. What's changing? So what's changing? Well, at least so far in this, I actually have a video on it. But what's changing in right now on the PTR is you have rested experience, which so you log out, you get like an experience boost when you come back in. There's buying on equip. The biggest change is probably going to be that mobs are unified now. So you no longer have elite NPCs and solo NPCs. You just have one NPC type. And the time to kill has been upped, and the experience gain from the kills has been upped. So that's like the main things that are live right now. There's also a mail system that I think is live right now as well. In the probably the next coming weeks, we should be getting mastery changes coming into the PTR, and we should also be getting the market, I think, that kind of stuff. But yeah. Have you talked about Rested XP? Just did, because you mentioned it in chat and I saw it. But I have. Is it in right now? Man of Rohan? Like on the PTR? Yep. Okay, cool. So when I log out, I should get some Rested experience. Do you have a date for the restart of the servers? No. So it was supposed to be a spring update. They haven't said it's delayed yet, but spring ends at the end of May. And I personally don't see that happening. Hit your character window. What is the command? It's there it is. I pressed C and it didn't work. Character window. I see my mastery coming up. I don't see anything about rested experience. June 20th. June 20th is the end of spring. It'll be bar in the middle of your XP. I don't think I have any rested experience. So I guess, I mean, I just logged in. I just created the character and logged in, so that makes sense. Just waiting for the dates to jump back in. I think I'm to actually play on the regular servers. That's what I'm doing, because especially now as it gets closer. But I wanted to at least try the changes on the PTR. Hello, naked body person. Most def. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. It's not my friend, Man of Rohan. Snakes are not my friend. Oh, they're not your friend either. Oh, just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, that was blue? That was blue to you? It was red to me. There's roadkill. Wait, did the redeem work? The noob? I don't think it did. It's just exclamation point noob, maybe? Or maybe it's off. Maybe it's broken. If it's broken, I'm not fixing it. Fuck.
Look at this freaking noob. Man, they should uninstall, right? Oh, that's me. Y'all are dicks.
I've heard that. so many times. To the point where I hate the sound of my own voice when I hear that. Thank you for the noob. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch, Maggie? I never know. I say it in real life, but I don't know. No, okay. No, you're not. I figured you would know. So I was like, Maggie will tell me if I'm allowed to or not. For anyone wondering, the C word, which is a bigger curse word in the US than elsewhere. Don't want to encourage the poor streamer. Thank you. Necro is in this. Yes, Necro is in. I actually want to see. That's one of the main things I want to see with the mastery system, because we haven't seen what their mastery trees are going to look like, and I do kind of hope one of them is a DPS tree. As much as I like the idea of support necromancer, cool and all, I want to see the classic DPS necromancer. Necro is good. Necro is my highest character on the live server. I like it a lot. Hey Grix, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Some mobs are not tuned right, so report them if you can. Will do, Zace. I've heard that one of the things that they were mentioning was the skills being overtuned, which makes sense because they'd be tuned for elites. How have you been? I've been good. How have you been, Grix? Are you, Man of Rohan? Are you over near the like Avelia? I think. Because I think these are probably too low for you, right? To bother with. I'm coming to you. Okay. I'll just kill these things until you get here then. I think you'll get experience. Because I think you're close enough. I'm doing alright trying to test the mail system, but it doesn't seem to work in... Oh, in Wild's End? I haven't tested I haven't seen the courier yet, so I haven't tested any of the mail system. Yep, there's a mail system, Maggie, so you can send things to... You can't send it to, like... I think the way they have it set up, you can't send it to, like, random people. They have to be on your friends list. Or your guild. Or yourself. Like, you can send items to yourself. Red can't stay alive long enough to test the mail system. I can't stay alive long enough to test anything. Oh, this is dead. So there. I killed one thing. I murdered something. Yeah, the main thing is chevrons are gone. That's like the main... That, I guess, and bind on equip are the two big changes that are in right now on the PTR. So there's chevrons or no elite mobs. It's just one unified mob type. The time to kill has gone up, so killing things takes longer, but you also get more experience per kill. Which I am in favor of. Things take longer to kill and give more experience, because I don't like spammy kills because it feels too ARPG like. I prefer it to be like each fight and first to engage. Thank you, Dugbug. And first to engage. Thank you. See, I suck at my job, but luckily I have a great community that tells me things so that I can repeat them like a parrot, and it works. But no, I prefer slower kills so that it's actually like it takes time and each battle feels more intense, and then you get a better reward from it. Do you not like the... I don't like MMOs that feel like ARPGs. Funny enough, one of my favorite games, I guess technically an AR... Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 1 and 2. Champs of Norath 1 and 2. And then... what's it called? The Titan one. Greek mythology Diablo. What is it called? I want to play the second one right now. What is it? Oh, Titans. Something Titans. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Titan Quest. Thank you, Darth Hideous. Yes. Titan Quest. I really liked Titan Quest. I like Diablo 2 as well. I had fun with Diablo 4. I didn't finish it though. And I liked Path of Exile. Thank you for the heals. I still don't have shit for skills. Titan Quest 2 is fun. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. Have you tried it co-op yet, Churro? Have you tried Grim Dawn? No, but I own it. I need to play it. The other one that I played that I liked was shit. It's one where you can change your time. The times, like you go in the future, you go backwards in time. It's newer. Why am I blank on the name? Shit. I can't remember. It came out like in the last 5 years, I think. D2 was so good. We're playing Project Diablo 2 right now. Wait, is Project Diablo 2 the one that's the first person? I like slower MMOs. Nobody likes my TLP idea of half XP for EverQuest. Half XP from what? Thank you for the follow. Half XP from live, half XP from P99. Pillars of Eternity. No. Action RPG. So what was it called? It's just Last Epoch. Yes, Light Pillar. Lost Epoch. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yes. Last Epoch. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much, Vampire. Is it just me, Man of Rohan, or is Mana slower? I want to play Pillars of Eternity though. Dugbug. That's actually my. I just finished DOS 2, Divinity Original Sin 2, and Pillars of Eternity is my next up. Are you sitting? I'm sitting. Yes, but not enough apparently. PD2 is Diablo 2 server that changed the skills slightly every season, and I put new items and game content every 6 months. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. I seem to remember when I first played Druid, they felt very overpowered. I don't feel overpowered at all right now. We should go across the bridge for some higher stuff. Sure. I follow you, Man of Rohan. And you can tank it. I believe in you. I play too many games and have too many alt issues. Same. So what you should do is, Michael, is just do what I did. And then make 2 YouTube channels. And then you have an excuse for why you play so many games. You should be spamming Ignite. I should. Is Ignite the one that was like 4 damage? Or like it did... Like I remember Druid and EverQuest did like... Oh, wait, are you talking about in-game? I don't think I have that yet. I thought you were talking about EverQuest Ignite, because there's a Druid spell in EverQuest called Ignite. I don't think I have it yet. Because I think they changed the skills you get to start. Or maybe I need to go buy some more spells. That might be my issue. I haven't looted shit either, which is probably an issue. You were looking straight at it. Oh, this has no mod. God damn it. Just pretend nothing happened. Pretend nothing was there. Just I am here to make you feel better about how you play games. Hey, Syphi. Let's see. Syphian? Is that how you pronounce it? Nice to see you. I didn't see anything. Thank you, Lord Corgi. These are not the droids you're looking for. Exactly, Maggie. Exactly. Should already have a couple silver. I have no money. Rohan, I just looted that though. Do you want this? No, you can't use it. I can't use it either. Neither of us can use it. I have no money, but that's okay. Because I have friends. Right, Man of Rohan? You're gonna save me? Here, let me actually go. We can go. I'll go meet you across, but I'm gonna try and sell some stuff here. Liz! Hello, Liz. Friends, you say. I summoned you. No. You don't have to give me. You don't have to give me money, Rohan. Thank you. I did say that I accept charity. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go buy spells. So, whenever I play MMOs, I am always the person that has no money because I never knew how to like play markets and stuff. So my friend Lat, he in WoW, like he played the market, and he would like fund me, and then when I played EverQuest, my friend Xana, he played the market, and then he would give me some money every now and then. So it's like, okay, because I didn't know how to do shit. I fund Red's tummy. Yes, you do, Maggie. Yes, you do. All right. You don't have to give me. I like to pretend, Cardor. We don't have to point it out. We don't have to point out how fast I accepted. It's okay. We don't gotta do that. You're gonna play on Frost Reaver? Probably. Wait! All these spells are very cheap. Nature's Shroud. Okay, I think that's probably... Yeah, that should be good for now. Liz, how are you doing, by the way? What were you playing? Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I hope you had a great time. And Liz, I owe you an answer to a question, and I promise to try and remember. I don't promise to remember, but I promise to try and remember. Because Bluebell is going to be the one who better answers that. Red spilled his blue balls. Wait. Okay, this is the blue balls. Okay. How is the druid? The druid's fun. I feel weak right now. But I played a druid higher level, like a little bit higher level, and they were not weak. What is this spell? Imbue an ally with mystical energy, increasing their resistance by 2, their spell power by 5, and their health regeneration by 1. You're that guy. Hi, Kai. Okay, so I can buff now. Give myself the buff, and then we're good to go. All right, now I've got some spells, and I've got up to level 5, I think. Mana Rohan? No, level 6. So I'm good. If one spills blue balls, it's simply... I kind of had this idea that maybe I shouldn't drink blue balls on stream, but I'm also immature, so... You know. It is what it is. Blue balls on stream for free, and I stay silly. Yes, you do. If y'all don't follow Liz, please go follow Liz. She is a very, very funny content creator. Absolutely fantastic. That phrase. I don't want to see the clips from this stream. Oh my god, I remember balls. I used to be the executive chef at a bar restaurant. We had to fire 3 people for stealing those by the case. Are you shitting me? That's bad, but that's also awesome. I think you can, like, I feel like sometimes you can aid yourself by if you're familiar with balls. Yeah. The drink. God damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, let's just go. Let's go kill things, higher level things. The drink. Yes, the drink. We're talking about the drink. The cherry flavored energy drink that you can get at like Specs. Manabrohen is a cleric who has a summoned hammer. Cherry flavored blue balls, bro. What are they feeding these? God damn it. Cherries, Liz. Cherries. God damn it. Cherry flavor, nothing like drinks that taste like cough medicine. Okay, it is, but it actually is a good cherry flavor. Cause I agree. I actually had earlier today a Dr. Pepper strawberry cream thing. It was gross shit. Like it was so bad, but like it tasted like medicine. I had one sip and that was it. But you love those? I'm sorry. I hated it. Maybe I have bad taste, but I hated it. But then again, Bluebell got the blackberry one, Dr. Pepper blackberry, and she likes that, and I hate that too. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's a me thing. The cream Dr. Pepper and Coke float are nasty. I almost got the cream one, but then I added in the strawberry cream. I probably should have tried the cream one. I'm following you, Mana Rohan. Do you want to fight down here? Oh wait, these are no longer elites now. Duh, that's the whole thing. That this whole area up here is no longer elites. It's all the same mob type. These are the same level as me. Okay, my toddler is going to be up at the crack of dawn regardless of how much I sleep, so I have got to be responsible and go to sleep. Have a good... Thank you so much, Liz, for... Excuse me. Thank you so much, Liz, for the raid. I really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. And thank you again. And I will get you that answer. I think I'm still 2. I'm level 2. But yeah, Mana Brohan 6. There we go. I'm getting closer though. I'm almost level 3. Did I get any spells for level 3? I don't think so, right? I think level 4 is my next spell level. Level 4, and then level 5 and level 6. So nothing crazy. I do get to wear the shirt I was given though. I love this song. Are these any oh shit. Are these any experience, Mana Brohan, at all for you? Or is it just like not the frogs? Oh, okay. Then how about you? You look way older. Thank you, Churro, dude. I'm glad that I look older than 3. That'd be very concerning. I'll just follow you, Mana Rohan. So you, because I don't know what cons for you. Just don't expect me to be very helpful. PTR definitely seems buggier than live, which I guess makes sense. It's what you would expect. He's not a day past 12. Wait, then I wouldn't be allowed to stream. And so many other things would not be okay. They sell kiwi, strawberry, Snapple in Hotel Market. I haven't had a Snapple in a very long time. I didn't even know they still existed. My brother used to like Snapple and Arizona tea. I tried to heal you. This is not going great though. I'm gonna spam my thing. Oh, and then gotta resist. Okay. Uh-oh. Thank you, Chuck Nourish. Might die eventually. Cause the funny thing is, like, these are taking as long as like a normal, like the time to kill is definitely much longer. I mean, granted, this is orange to me, and we're both healers, so there's that too. I wish I could post a picture of what I'm talking about. You would remember them. So I remember Snapple for sure. But I don't think I ever. Did I ever have one, or did my brother just drink them? So there's a story. It's not Snapple, but Arizona tea. So my brother liked Snapple and Arizona tea, but he made the mistake one day of leaving out his Arizona tea. So he left it out, you know, in the heat for probably like 2 or 3 hours. Took it home, went to go drink it. There's a bee just in the fucking Arizona tea. He took a sip, thing went straight and stung him in the lip. And my brother's 2 years older than me, so I found it hilarious. He didn't find it funny, but his lip, and like, I remember him crying. But my brother was kind of a jerk back then, so, you know, stuff happens. Karma, I guess. But no, he got stung by a bee. I think he stopped drinking Arizona tea after that. Because he had such bad memories. Snapple bee flavor. But I just remember him drinking it, screaming, spitting, and then his lip swelling, because it hit him in the top lip, and it, like, half of his lips got really swollen. Oh, I leveled. Thank you. Let's put on my shirt. This worm-eaten shirt is now bound to you and can no longer be traded. +1 wisdom. I left a Coke outside when I was a kid. I took a drink and a dead slug? Ugh. Gross. Gross. My dad did that with a beer and a lizard, but he swallowed the lizard. That's like my dad. So my dad like poured a bowl of cereal when we were really little, and it had a bunch of ants in it. Like, they were dead ants. But my brother and I were grossed out, and he like looks us dead in the eye, and he's like, it's extra protein. And then he fucking ate it. The dead ants in his cereal were extra protein. He's not wrong, but it's not a good, I mean, and he was a doctor. I don't know that changed anything, but like, he was a doctor. Oh, the fox. I like the fox model here. I'm bringing you well, okay, the fox may fall over. Okay, I'm bringing you a fox. I became civilized, so I don't want to eat bugs. Are we feeling positive about the updates and the changes? So far, yes. I really like... So, we haven't gotten to high enough level where we can actually really interact with the non... what's it called? Elites. But I'm liking the time to kill. The time to kill feeling longer is making me happy. There was a kid who ate a slug on a dare, and it ended up killing that. I was thinking like funny dare, and then death. God damn. That's terrible. That's really terrible. Like toxic. Ugh. Jeez. A lot of insects actually don't taste bad if you can get past the mental of it. There's a South American ant that tastes like lemon candy. Damn, Lou Dog went dark. I know, right? I've had crickets, like the, you know, like how they sell the crickets in like different flavors and stuff. They don't taste like anything. They're like sawdust. So it's like whatever flavor is on it. At least those ones, but they're, I mean, they're dried out, so I don't know. But they just taste like sawdust. This one's high level for me, Mana Rohan. It's yellow anyway. Chocolate covered ants. I don't think of myself. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna back up a little bit and let it attack you. I tend to think of myself as somewhat adventurous with food, but I am also not. I also get grossed out, like if I talk to my wife all the time about how if I was like cooking only for myself, I'd end up being a vegetarian or just buying like pre-made food, because I can't I get grossed out preparing raw meat and like eggs and stuff. It just grosses me out. I don't know why. I think it's like a texture thing. There's so much stuff. And like, I just can't do it. But I love to eat it. I just don't like to prepare it. So like when I make food for myself, it's always like a vegetarian pasta. Okay. Good job. I'm not even that much lower level than you now. Oh, yes, I am. I'm 3 levels lower than you. For some reason, I thought I was level 4. I don't know why. These kill times are perfect for a streamer. They are. They really are. And it's I'm finding it so I can actually talk. You can auto attack and talk to chat. I really, exactly. Like it's, so I've, did I stream Chrono Odyssey? Chrono Odyssey is an action MMO. And that one is definitely more difficult. But the funny thing is, like I played, what is it called? Scars of Honor during the test, which is currently ongoing. And it was much faster paced, but slower at the same time. But like half of it, there was no threat of like dying. And then the other half, it was just like died every time. Where is the rat? The rat is inside of all of us. Wait, no? Maybe the rat is stealthed. It's very stealthed. I took a break from Teak about 2 months ago and been playing Tarkov. Oh, nice. Tarkov is intense. The closest I've ever gotten to Tarkov is a mix of Dark and Darker and what's it called? That other one that came out recently, the extraction shooter with robots. Why am I blanking on every name of every game today? Like, I've forgotten games that I've played a lot. Arc Raiders, thank you. I don't know why I'm forgetting everything. Old age. It is old age. It is true. That's why we need to buy a better mattress. Nice. I've been longing for an MMO with UO style housing. I've been longing for a UO style MMO. I've played like every pseudo Ultima Online, and it just like I want an MMO that has that freedom of skill building, and where there's not like a level system, but there's just none have really tried, or like if they try, it's if they try, it ends up becoming like a crypto scam, like Legends of Aria. So, you know, although honestly, so Ludog, you might want to try this. Legends of Aria is kind of defunct, right? And that was the one that was kind of trying to be. But there's actually Lords of Britannia, which is a custom server on Legends of Aria, which is actually pretty decent. It doesn't have a huge population, so I will warn that. But it has the housing thing down. And then of course, like Ultima Online still exists, and UO Outlands is good. But yeah, Lords of Britannia. I think that's the name of it. I played it for I think 20, 30 hours. It was fun, but there's not really anyone playing it, unfortunately. Oh shit, I need to sub. You don't have to, but thank you. Dude, I just logged into yesterday, walked around Britain, check out. In Lords of Britannia? Or Outlands? Shards of Britannia. Why am I saying Lords? Shards of Britannia. Thank you, Cardar. Maybe I'm confused. I'm getting it mixed up with Lords of EverQuest. My secret hope is that because Daybreak is now willing to license EverQuest at least once, that we might end up getting other licensed IP games again. Because I missed the time when we had Champions of Norath and we had Lords of EverQuest. Lords of EverQuest was never like good, but it could have been kind of thing. Like it was attempting to be Warcraft 3, and it just didn't quite hit. But Champions of Norath was really good. The licensing EverQuest, I might have to reach out. Yeah, there you go, Aaron. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I played from time to time. I had high hopes for Arya, but I quit after Thanksgiving when they did the housing wipe. I had high hopes for Arya too. I really did. Like, I thought it had a lot of potential. It just, like, when I was playing it, it just lacked content. There was just not enough content there. And then they just kind of went off in all these, like, we're going to become a crypto game and we're going to be pay to earn. And it was so annoying. But I'm glad that the custom server is still there. And it's cool because, like, you have, like, the bard skills and stuff that aren't in Legends of Arya. So it's very, like, they've tried to make it more and more like Ultima Online. Great couch. Yeah, it really was. Champions of North, like, Champions of North and the ones it was made from, like Dark Alliance, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance has actually been ported to PC. I don't think we'll ever get Champions of Norath, unfortunately, because I tried to look into the how it was licensed. I don't think the place that has the license exists anymore. Is it Black Isle Studios or Frost? Because it was like a collaboration project, and I don't think it exists. So I don't know who owns the rights to it anymore. I don't know if Daybreak has them or if it's because it's not straightforward. And no, like, so I'm still hoping. I'm still holding out hope just for a port. Like, I don't need it to be remastered. I don't need it to be remade. Just give me a port so I can play it. Because I don't have a PS2. Yeah, Frostbind. That's Frost. Yeah, Frost was, yeah. Black Isle made the Dark Alliance. But, just a port. I think I right-clicked, and it looked like I was trying to friend the bat that we were murdering. Mana Rohan. But I right-clicked on you. Legend of Arya Eternal is intriguing because they will allow anyone to create their own server, or you can play the official server. Legend of Arya Eternal. I'm surprised Blizzard hasn't made a Warcraft survival game. They technically started one and then canceled it. Not Warcraft, but they made a survival game and then canceled it. That was a game that got canceled quite a few years ago. The bats are terrible friends that eat all your food. Well, what if you just get a fruit bat? Then they won't eat your meat. What level are the Gadai? Do you want to try and kill these? Do you think we can kill 2 of them? Do you believe in us, Mana Rohan? LOA is about to come back again for like the 6th time? We had Classic, we had... God. Wait, did you get just one? Good job! Well done. Well done.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow.
Redbeard Flynn, I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Did you get just one, or are you fighting 2? Is one underneath you? Is it in the rock? Hopefully not. I'm glad they're letting the community run wild with it this time instead of a crypto scam. I mean, that's when they let the Shards of Britannia server keep going, that gave me some hope. More hope than Fracture Online. God damn, that's another Ultima Online one where I was excited about it, and then they had to sell, and then they became like they got rid of their big publisher, right? And then they went indie, but then they couldn't get it. They weren't able to sustain themselves, so then they sold, and now they're becoming a completely different game that has like nothing to do with Ultima Online or anything that it was beforehand. It's like a weird PvP only game now, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, again, it was like one of those things, like you had just add content and polish, but they just wouldn't do it. Oh, spawn. It's the same hairstyle as me. I do miss my Darkmare already. I don't like playing as a human. Congrats on the 50 awards and being the content creator of the year. What are your personal thoughts on this direction of the game? I think it feels better than it ever has. Thank you so much for those kind words. I really appreciate. I'm still shocked that I won it again this year, because there's some incredible content creators that were up for it, and it's very humbling to still be voted for it. And I'm very appreciative to Fading for putting on that show, because Fading does an insane amount of work. Having done an award show twice, the Scuffed Game Awards, man, they're a lot, and there's not a lot of return on those. There's a lot of, there's just a lot. But yeah, as far as the game itself, I think this direction is a good idea for Pantheon, because I think it makes it more accessible. It makes it feel more open. I think that, I mean, while I was initially, like I've mentioned before, I was initially against the idea of consolidating enemies, because it would essentially lead to making the game generally easier, because you can't functionally make NPCs specifically around groups, right? You have to do it by the way that EverQuest did it, which is basically put more of the same NPC types together. I mean, you can still have a lot of the difficulties, but now seeing it, I'm like, it makes sense, and I think it'll work out. Oh, there's pants. Mana Brohan, loot the pants off this one. But I think it's going in the right direction for this game, and it helps it differentiate itself a little bit. So if you want more like P99 classic style hardcore MMO, you go towards Monsters and Memories. If you want something a little bit lighter than that, you probably go to Agilon Online. If you want something probably a little bit somewhere around the same area, a little bit lighter, you go to Pantheon. So now you have kind of more of a continuum instead of all kind of occupying a very similar space, which I think will be helpful in the long run for all of the games to have some differentiation outside of some of the more like Pantheon before their major differentiation was like things like their perception system and stuff like that, which is not fully implemented. But I think going this route is a better idea long term, especially because it makes making groups more organic. Pantheon has always struggled because of that hard break with the ability to make a group. So you either basically have to have like a fully fleshed out group, or you play solo. And I think what this will do in the long term is allow more viability for a duo like we're doing right now, a trio, 4 people, those kind of things, and to actually adventure into more areas instead of just sticking on the outside open world. But we'll see how it actually plays out, because I'm still like, what? I'm level 3, so it's still all new. I think more camps and variety would be helpful too. Yes, absolutely. Or you just play EverQuest. EverQuest is still a very good game. It's still very often my home MMO. There's a I want to say something. I can't say it though. Soon though. I think more Agile Online is really good for people now to new to old school MMOs. So my friend and fellow content creator BBansky, I think he's had the most fun playing Agilon Online. Like, and I played the test for a longer time period this last time. It's good, and like they have a decent amount of quests and stuff to do, but they're not the primary form of leveling. They're making the game in a very what's the word that I want to say? Purposeful way, and it shows with every playtest. Like they're building one place completely, and then moving to the next place, and then the next place, instead of trying to build the whole game all at once. What is it with the mobs in there? I think that's something with this server for sure. Because I don't think I've ever seen that even in the live server back, like going back years. It's like the pathing isn't right. For the NPCs. They just all like to levitate. I used to be going back to EQ over and over, usually during the anniversary time. Then I joined Oak when it's moving. That's awesome. I want to try the. I'm so with the new server. I was more excited before it looked like it was gonna when it looked like it wasn't gonna be boxing. Oh shit! Don't sit. Now with it being boxing, I'm a little more nervous, but I want to see what it's like with all those, with everything that was put on that server. Because it's like literally everything. And I really liked the Resource Hunter. I thought Resource Hunter was a really cool idea. Because basically it's just hot zones, but really ramped up. And I thought that was a really great idea. Like it's fully implementing hot zones in a way that hot zones were never actually implemented when they first came out. And it encourages you to go to places that you wouldn't normally go to. And I think that's a really good idea. Has the Pantheon East restart done? Not yet. So this is the PTR. So it has a lot of the stuff that's going to be on it. But we're in testing right now. So we're testing out the longer kill times, the experience curve, the unified mob types, buy now and equip. All that stuff is in testing right now on the PTR. So if you bought the game off of Steam, you can play on the PTR right now if you want to. But you'll never be able to transfer your characters off the PTR to like a live server or anything like that. It's buggier. We're seeing a lot of, floating NPCs and stuff. So just something to keep in mind. Hey Ruchi, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Evening. Yeah. Oh shit, it's already 10? God damn. I did not know it was this late. Pantheon, my jam. I've been testing for 2.5 years. I believe in VR. They never get it right the first time, but eventually pull through. I'm kind of the same way at a place. This is probably the game I have spent the most time in the last 3 years, I think. Since, I leveled, nice. Since, outside of EverQuest. Part of that is also testing. This has been open for me for a long time, whereas other games have not. Like Agilon Online only runs a test every couple of months. But I really enjoy Pantheon a lot. I've had a lot of fun in it already. And I want to see this and how it progresses. Thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I just got 2 new helpful things. What does this one do? Entangles an enemy and snare. Oh, I got snare. Okay. But I got I got my seed. I got my Verdant Fire seed. So I actually can kill you better. Now that I've had some time to think, I think leveling is going a little bit too fast, but it may slow down. I think it's a little fast from what I'm experiencing. At least at this level. What's the max level? 50. The new experience curve feels a little too fast. 50 is the max, and there are people on the live server, like quite a few people that got to max level. I heard that in Pantheon every 60 seconds a minute passes. It does, Ruchi. Also, that emote is cute as hell. Red, I've been reading your book. You've been... Oh, Aaron, that's so nice of you. I know you talked about your love for writing, and I've been wanting to ask if you ever considered writing for an MMO. I would love to. But it's a matter of, like, getting the opportunity. Writing for an MMO, though, it would be an interesting thing, because essentially what you'll be doing is joining established lore and IP, which is very different from writing on your own. I've had an opportunity, but I'm looking. If it ever comes up, I would love to, if it fits in schedule wise. But writing is my first passion for sure. And I'm hopefully gonna have my new book out this year. I'm actually getting tired of level 1 to 6 or 7 experience in Pantheon. I think it would be cool if they had pre-made chars at level 25. They are going to be doing... So they mentioned when they want to test higher level stuff on this, on the PTR, that they will do something like that. Mars. So they... Basically when they're wanting to specifically. Start writing your own IP. Adventures of the Blue Balls. Oh my god. I'm trying to find my Kindle to read your book on my work break, so it's buried. Oh, that's so nice of you, Ruchi. That's very kind of you. If you do find it, I hope you like it. I need to get to a comic convention again. That was fun. And I love going to them as like going to go see stuff and spending a lot of money. Spending too much money, but going in as a vendor is an entirely different experience. Probably not quite as fun, if you're being real. It's a long day. It's like a 10 to 11 hour day for most of the, maybe longer sometimes depending on the hours, but it's fun. It's a very, very unique experience. I'm gonna snare this. I'm not gonna snare that. I'm gonna just get resisted instead. So you know what? We'll do this. And I'm out of mod. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. We're just going to buy this game, but saw the wipe is coming. Is there any idea when it's coming? I've only seen spring update. Spring is what we know. My guess is sometime in June, if testing goes well. Because the PTR is testing right now. Not everything from the spring update is in yet. A lot of it is. But like one of the main things that's probably going to need a decent chunk of testing is mastery. And that's not in yet. So my guess is June. But that's just, my guess. It's nice from you selling it so cheap. Maggie told me about it and I nabbed it in the spring a long time ago. Thank you so much. Maggie... I am very, very lucky that I have some great friends that are better at marketing than me. And I am very, very appreciative of them. Oh, damn it. Let's see. Yay! Oh, sorry. I just wanted to test the snare. I think we can probably maybe go over to the other area now. Mana Rohan. Go back to the skeletons now that you're level 7 and I'm level 4. Maybe. Because I actually have a proper heal, kinda. The verdant seed. Where can we read your writing? If you want to, it is on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, basically Kobo, all that. It's my name. My author name is Mark S. Moore, and the book is I have Rise, Birth of Revolution, and I have Stand, The Cost of War, and Ties That Bind. So there's 3 books out currently. Thank you for the link here. I'll post it over here too. It's actually free right now, the first book. So if you want it, now's actually a really good time to get it because it's free. I'm running a free promo over the next month for the first book. So it's free. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm just going to buy this. Oh yeah, I sorry about that. Thank you, AP. I'm almost level 3. Grix, are you on the PTR? Do you want to come join us over at the Skeletons? Yeah, she's great. Knew I would go crazy for a good book. She is great. She really is. Probably don't have too much longer, just an FYI, Grix, because I do need dinner. But let's try. Hopefully, with you here, maybe we can kill some skeletons. I hear OF is a great way to sell things. Not sure what, but yeah. I'll start up my only Flins, John D. I'm sure that'll work out really well. Okay, so Grix, we are up at the top one, and Mana Brohan is the group leader. I don't know what your name is. I'll sub to Only Flins. Only Flins. There we go. Are you Thorvir? Grix? There's a lot of people. Hi, everybody. Level 10. Level 7. Thorvir. Arius. You stream game shirtless. Let's see. Level 10. I don't know what the... Probably. Level 2. I don't know what the I think it's kind of tight at Thor is level 2 on my screen.
They have given 210
Thank you.
gifts.
Oh shit, AP. Thank you for gifting a sub to Stream Elements. I appreciate you. Thank you. Has anything been said about the Scar recently? Not recently. Scar, gnomes, what's the rock ones? There's nothing recent, and unfortunately nothing recent about the Bard either. I think I'm hoping that we get an update to the roadmap once the spring update. Archive. Yeah, thank you, Dugbug. I'm hoping we get an update to the roadmap once this is done. You want to invite, is level 7 work with a level 2? Does that work? Because if so, Aharius can join. Mana broken. All right, let's try and go up here. Can Tess, if not, can go wander around for a few more kills. I think it should be okay. I think. I hope. I'm not gonna. Should I pull? I'm gonna pull. 1 to 5 solo is too fast. That's what I've been hearing, and that's the feedback they're wanting too. So definitely let them know. Let VR know. I think it's too fast too. For what it's worth. Do you want to just fight here? We can just fight here. We have 2 healers. A tank. 2 healers, 2 tanks. There we go. Not exactly a DPS heavy group, but you know what? It's fine. It works. Grouping is slower, which does not incentivize group play. I think solo XP needs to be cut in half. That's okay. That's interesting. I mean, I've been grouped for most of this, so I haven't seen. What I've tried to suggest a couple times for whoever listens is going back to what it was, the experience, the way it was a long time ago, where there's no split in groups. It's the same thing that Lord of the Rings Online does, and then as you group, it's just a multiplier. You don't have to calculate is this faster or slower than soloing? It just makes it, okay, now there's 2 of us, we're getting the same amount of experience, and we're doing it faster. But then I think you have to lower, like, slow down the experience overall. I think if you're questioning, is it more beneficial or not, to have people in a group, then, you know, that's kind of counter to the idea. It shouldn't be calculations. You'd be like, okay, you want to jump? Cool, let's go. Not sure why just grouping isn't just extra XP for each person you get, which is what you're explaining. Yeah, that's basically, and it was that in Pantheon a long time ago, but it was that in Pantheon, and then they changed it to basically the EverQuest model. Oh no, Thorvir! That was fast. Oh shit, the snake's right here. Oh shit, I'm gonna die too. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh, Thorvir's dead. Oh, it's because this one's orange. That's why. I don't have any, I have no anything. Maybe I should sit? Actually, no, I think we're okay here. Bare necessities is helping us. Don't let bare necessities die though. Oh, they're fine. They're tanking it. Yep, auto group tank. Jeez. What level did you get res now, Mana Rohan? I thought it was like level 10. 6? Was it always 6? Or was it... Used to be 8. Okay, so they lowered it. I mean, it's the 0 XP ruling, right? So... It's just a helpful thing. Wait, so was he able to help us? And we still got experience? That's interesting. So was it gray to you, bare necessities? Oh, like this one's floating. Because I wonder... We were first at it. Okay, that's like a very easy way to power level then. If that's how that works. I don't know if that's good. Because that seems too easy. Because when I heard first to engage, my thought was that it locks, like an EverQuest or EverQuest 2. So people can't attack it. Does not seem that way. It just seems like whoever gets the first hit gets all of the experience and loot. So you could essentially have whoever you want outside of the group. You could have a raid outside of the group from the sound of it. Killing something as long as you tag it first. It's interesting. Seems abusable. But having... Oh, night. Thank you so much for hanging out, Sci-Fi. I'm sorry if I missed you saying you missed you, but thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry, YouTube is always a little bit delayed too. There's like a 5 or 6 second minimum delay on YouTube. And I have it like on ultra low latency and it's still, yeah. Thank you, T-Josky. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That's very, very nice of you to say. The issue I have with Pantheon is that once you're level 20, if you were not grouped to go level you yourself, you ain't getting shit. That's kind of what, like, I think this whole idea is they're trying to fix. Because it did get kind of boring leveling after level 20 if you weren't grouped up. It was great if you were grouped, because you could go do all kinds of shit. But if you weren't, it was go kill wildlife, basically. I won't PL y'all too hard, but I'll taunt if it gets dicey. Thank you, Baron says. I mean, that's good information to see, because I didn't know that that's how it worked. In my head, and counter lock was it locks, and then no one can do it. So now I kind of want to see like what happens if, you know, you have two people attack outside a group. You know. Oh, Bonecaster. There we go. Thank you, Bare Necessities. Is Shaman still OP in Pantheon? I haven't played Shaman in a while, but it still felt good last time I played it. I'm really curious to see how the mastery works, because I want to play the DPS Dire Lord. I think that'll be very interesting. Ooh, I smell food. I smell food. My wife's cooking. She's an amazing cook. I'm a very lucky man. How fast am I leveling? Let's see. When this dies... That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. I mean, that was 2 kills, but still. I think it needs to be slowed down a little bit. That seems too fast. DPS Darlord sounds like a berserker with life stat procs. Basically, what I'm comparing it to is the when World of Warcraft first launched with Death Knights, Blood and Frost were switched. So Frost was the tank spec, and Blood was the DPS spec. And I played as a Blood Death Knight when they were DPS, and it was awesome. And so like I'm hoping it's kind of, because the idea of a DPS who has like a big old two-hander sword plus like, you know, has like life taps and stuff is just too good to pass up. Class fantasy wise and just awesomeness. It's very fast. I got to 10 Darlord in about 3-ish hours. Yeah, that's too fast. That's too fast for sure. And that's kind of what I've been hearing as well. Joskar mentioned that it was too fast. So I think maybe making it like especially like level 1 to 10 didn't get me AP. Especially like level 1 to 10, I get wanting to make it feel good, but it's still that feels way too fast. The real issue was around level 20 is when it kind of started to really slow down on live, where you were getting like maybe 0.5%, 0.25% it seemed per kill for like killing yellow spawns. I want to try Darlord next. The blood blood depletion mechanic feels like it's very similar to the Brewmaster Monk Stagger. I want to see. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't know if that's in yet or not, but I want to see it, or if that's going to come in with the mastery, which I'm hoping comes sooner rather than later. Like, I mean, I'm hoping it's next week. Congrats, by the way, on your ding. It's in now. Oh, the blood dead is in now. Awesome. That's cool. Shit, I might have to try that. Hello, kitty. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Nope. She wants to jump on my computer and put hair in my computer. That's what she does. That's basket though. Hi. Kitty. If they're having issues with Steam, yes, they are having issues with Steam, which sucks because that would be a lot. Like yeah. I wonder if that's part of why it was kind of delayed a little bit, but then they decided to just go ahead and push it. I'm just gonna sit and get some mana. Jeez. Okay, I have no mana at all. Oh, nice. So Ursa can join us and experience now, because I guess Thorvir's level now is level 3. Because they use the same kind of level gap idea as EverQuest. I like the lighting. They've done better in this. It used to be very, very intense when you got up here. It was like a dark, like very dark purple thing, which it might still be as we get over there with the gloom. But I like the lighting change. Yeah, there's no solo mobs. Just let's see, does it change? No. Cool. Do snakes kick? I think they actually do. Next time we see one, I'll see. Needs to be a bit creepier. I think is like what I would like to see, man, like this right here is good, but then as you get in closer, or like fog on the ground and stuff. They definitely kick Red's ass. God damn it. Fog on the ground would be cool, but I can buff Ursa too. I can only play MMOs where the snakes kick, like EverQuest and Monsters and Memories. What's the other one where the snakes kick recently? Was it Agilon? Does Agilon have snakes that kick, I think? Snakes kicking is such a, like, specific thing that, like, it doesn't make sense if you didn't play EverQuest. Like, but if you played EverQuest, it makes perfect sense. We could go... Hey, Lethal Skill. Do you want to try and go down to this part right here? I don't think anyone's down here. Barrow Dark Skellies. Where's Barrow Dark Skellies? Yeah, here. There's no one down here. In the cave? Isn't the cave like super high level? Like level 20? I ran in the cave once and I died immediately because it's like ghouls and shit in there. Yeah, I agree. At a place. It seems I thought it like it's not what I thought it was with first to engage. I think they need something there to stop that, because otherwise it can get really out of hand. It's where the necros and others. Oh, in there, Barrow Dark. Okay, I thought you meant the cave up here. Like if we kept going past that group. Have you ever been in there, Man of Rohan? It's creepy as hell, and there's really high level stuff in there. Oh, we have 3. We got this though. I mean, y'all have this. I don't have any mana, so this is on y'all. But hey, you know what? I believe in you to do the thing. I think they changed that and now it's in the starter area. Oh, okay. I think Pantheon alienated a very large portion of its original player base. I don't know. I think if depending on what you wanted from the game and how soon you wanted it, because I think one of the, like if you put it in terms of, I'll put it this way, content creation, right? So people that followed me content wise my first year probably don't know who I am anymore. People that followed me my second year probably don't know who I am anymore. So the longer you get away from the moment is kind of like where I think you start losing people, and then you need to get new people normally. So I think there's probably more of that would be an issue for Pantheon than any changes they make. Is just how long it's taken. Because there's been a lot of people that have probably moved on. In other words. Pantheon's biggest misstep was when they revamped the whole art change, changed the whole feel of the game. it did, and I get why they did it. I think if you would look back at the art style now, the older art style, like I'm still like, I don't like the humans right now, but I like most of the other parts of the game. But there's still things that I don't personally like, and humans are one of them. But like, Darkmere looked great to me. Most of the world looks great to me. Ogres look great to me. But the ogres actually look better to me now than they did when it was the old art style. But there are things that, like humans, look worse. I think they've made much bigger mistakes than the art style. 247. I've been following Pantheon for years. It's really worried me when the lead designer passed away, but they still kept it on track. I thought the game was done at that point. The fact that they were able to continue on is pretty big in itself. Like, for example, there's other games I cannot imagine continuing on if for any reason the leaders of those games departed. Like if Stars Reach if Raph Coster decided I don't want to do Stars Reach anymore, I don't think that game goes anywhere. I feel like that is what continues of the game, despite the team behind it, you know? Hey man, literally never spoke to anyone before this. Just wanted to let you know I appreciate your content. Thank you so much, Zwicky. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate you feeling comfortable enough to say something. I know it can be daunting, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Have they added more armor and weapons arts instead of dirt brown? Yes, but I don't know what level it is. But I've seen screenshots of it. I think it's much higher level though. Welcome back, AP. Yeah, I was sure it was over. It was a really sad time. Then I put all my chips on Ash the Creation. Just want to like give you a hug. Sorry. That's, yeah. Congrats on the ding. I have it's a content creator friend of mine who was a major Ash the Creation content creator, and I just feel so bad for him. Like thankfully they didn't just build content around like Ash Creation. They did more than that, and they're doing great now. But it's tough. It's tough. I know, Richie. Thing is, like, I played some of Ash the Creation, and I saw some of the promise, but then I don't know. There's something about it that just didn't resonate. There's something about the grind to it that didn't feel that good. Like the animations and stuff were beautiful. The world was pretty. It had the Unreal Engine issues, but the world was still pretty. But then there's just like, there's parts that just felt off. I'm also not, wasn't really playing it for the PvP, so that's probably a big part of it. The art shell changes for technical reasons. The humans definitely look bad, but I'm sure they'll improve it. But the art has grown on me. It's like, it's really like, for me, Sagoda, it's like everything but the humans I'm good with. I don't know. Part of it, I think, is just like a psychological thing. We're always going to judge what we know best. We don't have a frame of reference for an ogre. We are the frame of reference for humans. So humans are going to just always be the one that we're more critical of. But I think there's just an issue. And I think like there's some issue with the hair as well. Like there's just some issues there. But I do hope it continues to improve. But like the dwarves look good. I really liked my Darkmer a lot. I think ogres look great. I think the world itself looks good. The bloated crafting, I saw a lot of promise, but then they started to do strange balancing stuff, really strange. It was major crafting. It was gutted. See, I don't think I ever crafted in Ash Creation. I just did like basically like mostly the, oh, there we go. mostly like the combat and stuff like that. And I tried a couple different classes on different areas, and it was just, I don't know. There was something that felt off, but I couldn't really place my finger on it. Are there gnomes? Not yet, Lord Corgi, unfortunately. Not yet. I really want to see those kind of creepier races too. Well, creep. I don't know if Archive count as creepier, but like the Scar and the gnomes are pretty unique looking. Which game does justice to EQ more, Pantheon or M&M? It depends on which era of EverQuest you're looking for, Finns. If you're looking for 1999 EverQuest, I would say M&M. If you're looking for more updated version of EverQuest, I would say this. So it really is dependent on what you're looking for. But I think both games are great. And I get asked all the time, which game's better? And I think they're both great for different reasons. And I enjoy playing both of them. And I think one of the game that gets lost in that conversation, so I'll always mention it when they come up, is Agilon Online. I know for a lot of people, the art style of Agilon Online might be something that like stops them from playing. But if you get a chance to play a test for Agilon Online, formerly Evercraft Online, just go play it. And I pretty much, if you like EverQuest, I promise you'll have fun. Think Daybreak will eventually pick up the pieces of Ash's creation? Probably not. I think Daybreak has enough, I think, on their plate. And EG7 themselves are expanding in other directions. I was reading up on the Q1 stuff from EG7, and like that, there's a new game that I just played that I had no idea is under EG7, the Far Far West, which is like a extraction Western shooter, which is actually a hell of a lot of fun. So EG7, I think, is going elsewhere. They're diversifying, and they have Alien Strike Team 2 is coming out as well, and that's all the parent company above Daybreak. I think the most likely thing with Daybreak is kind of the stuff that we're getting. And then, I mean, how the licensing of EverQuest Legends kind of came out of, like, I was not expecting them to be willing to license. I thought they might do something like EverQuest Legends as a progression server, but not actually license it out, which is an interesting development. How do you join the PTR server? So, Lord Corgi, if you are on Steam, it's currently not available. But if you have the previous launcher, you can do it through that launcher. But it's here. Let me grab this real quick because they gave a little guide. Here, was it this one? No, hang on one second. Does this have the link to it? Here, this is their FAQ. Yeah, I don't know when, Lord Corgi, that's going to work. It kind of sucks that it doesn't. We need our buffs, Mr. Druid. Okay. I'm bad at my job. Here, I'll just give it to everybody. There we go. And then give it to myself so I actually know. There. Okay. They last an hour. I should be able to keep track of that. I'm a cleric in most games and I forget buffs and heals sometimes. And heals? I never play a healer because it feels like too much stress. But then, like, I used to play tank a lot. Like, I played Shadow Knight in EverQuest for quite some time before eventually switching over to DPS. And it's hard to go back to either of those roles where you feel so needed from DPS. Because DPS, you can kind of, like mess up a lot. Which DPS did you play in EverQuest? So I started with, I don't know if you count it as DPS, early EverQuest. I started with Necromancer. And then this is before the dot revamp, right? And then I went to Rogue. and I enjoyed Rogue a lot. I think I was Rogue through Lucklin, and then when it came out, I became a Berserker. And even though the first couple expansions of Berserker are difficult, going through progression server, eventually it becomes so fun. You're a glass cannon. You get your ass kicked all the time, but it was so much fun. And I really like the idea of having like a two-handed weapon for DPS. I only play support healer. Stress is part of the fun. I fall asleep when I try to play DPS in any game. That's fair. They really do have a floaty NPC issue on PTR. I played Berserker on Mischief Love. Nice, yeah. Berserker is so much fun. Did you get like your epic 2.0 and everything? And God, like when you get some of the AAs where your burst DPS just goes insane. So much fun. And having decapitate too. Oh yes, I played in Top Killer for like 2 years. Nice. That's kind of what I did too. So I was on Finny, and it was always we were always trying until the Necromancer dot revamp. Uh-oh, I don't see a floor. Okay, that's great. This is a reminder that this is the PTR server and it will have bugs, like no floor. I feel like I'm gonna die. But what was I saying about Berserker? Oh, on Finny. And so I rated all the way up through the expansion right before the Elemental expansion. Yeah, Veil of Alaris, the Necro started tripping everyone's DPS. Yes. So as soon as what it was before that is DPS would be like basically sometimes a wizard, but mostly monks, and then myself and the other Berserker at the top, unless it was like a longer fight. This is very spooky because I literally don't have floor, and that's just creepy over there. Oh God, glowing skeleton. AOA's world felt small compared to the player. It does. AOA, but part of that how AOA works is that I think that they're trying to build it out. Like if you played it recently, they actually expanded the draw distance, but they definitely don't have like the what's it called? Height difference, the sense of scale. It's more compact for sure. The only place I think where I felt the sense of scale in AOA is the Ogre City. You might want to camp and come back. I would if I was, but I need to get going here soon because there's food. There's food and I want food. Oh, I just got level 5. Yeah, it's definitely too fast. Fine Lash. Lash anyone with vines. Okay. Let's move this here. I don't need that there. Actually, let's do... Yeah. Nice. Okay, there we go. I never felt the sense of size of the world itself since EQ until Eminem. Eminem in this game, for me. Especially if you go over to, like, the ogre area. Not the ogre area. Is it ogres or giants? In Wild's End. And then the new area where the Black Rose Keep. But Eminem does really well with like the, not so much the sand area, but the forest area. You really feel the size difference. Okay, perfect. This is this is kind of crazy. Oh, the PTR. I don't know. I don't. Shit, AP. I don't know where I'm supposed to. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. If anyone plays a 90 Berserker, I have a guide for you. Can I post a link? I think you can in YouTube. I think. Maybe. I know you can on Twitch. But I think you can on YouTube. I'll post in the comments. Okay, awesome. Yeah, yeah. I don't know where to jump because I can't see anything. There we go. This feels like it would actually be a really cool level. Like if you did something like this as like a cosmic level. Like if you did this purposefully. Instead of a bug. Human blindness is a thing. There you go. Is the seed going? It should be going on Ursa. I really do run out of mana very fast. I think the ogres look okay, even though I'd never play one myself, but honestly most of Pantheon's other character models look pretty rough, especially the female models. I really hope the team does another pass on them, or the unreleased Scar and Arca look much better. Would you say that about the Darkmere though? Because I think the Darkmere look great. I'm not that hard to impress when it comes to character design either, like the female models in Scars of Honor, for example. If Pantheon's character models looked that good, I probably would have even looked at other MMOs. Scars of Honor has an interesting art style because it's basically, to me, it's Crowfall art style. Crowfall had a very unique art style. That's another game that the ending of that game was a disappointment. How it launched and then was sold immediately, but yeah. The fish guy, yeah, I like the fish guys, the Darkmere. I really think they look good. And the dwarfs. My main gripe is humans. And I guess by extension humans, elves. Elves not so much. I think it's the hair of elves more than anything else. The elves themselves look fine, but the hair. A brighter version, it's straight, yeah, a brighter version of Crowfall. Yeah. Like if you told me, so you hate tall people. I guess it depends on the height, I guess. My wife and I are both 6 foot, so. Hi. Hi, kitty. You wanna say hi? No? No, I just gonna put all that hair in the computer. All of it. Okay. All of it. I don't think you can see. Come here. Oh, she's not happy. She said, "Why are you fucking with me?" His cat. That's Lady Basketon. Basket. Oh, now she's on another computer. Oh, wait, there's hobgoblins in here? I've never been in down here. My last time playing EverQuest, I was 3-boxing at 125s, mostly just soloing through content. I really hope Legends is fun, longer than the TLPs. I have a lot of hope for Legends. Oh, pressure plate. Shit.
Thank you for following.
I have a lot of hope for it.
I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Kitty. Yep, that is Lady Basket. Lady Basketon Artemis the Third, Destroyer of Worlds, and she fits her name. Lady Basket, the cat, the myth, the legend. Flynn, I watch your YouTube stuff all the time to let me know if this game was worth my time. I really wanted to get into it from way before launch, but I heard combat was shoddy. Depends on which kind of combat you like, Bams. And hello, Bams. Nice to meet you. Is it better now? Now more fluid action feeling. Fluid. When you say fluid action feeling, so the way that I would compare it is classic WoW combat, but slower. Like, because the time to kill is slower. But the actual feel of the combat is closer to classic WoW, since it's actions per minute and all that stuff. But a little bit more strategic.
Hello there.
So I think that, like, and it's actually slower time to kill now than it used to be with, well, it will be once this is live on, and not just on the PTR. And I actually like the TT kill slowness. It's really good. You don't have a tank aggroing the entire dungeon. Exactly. That's my whole goal, right? That's what I look for in more classic MMO. How long until it's live? They said spring for this update, and with that comes a wipe of all the current characters that are on that server, all the live servers. So after that, my guess, because the PTR just launched, like literally this week, is PTR worth trying now? Only if you want to test stuff is what I would suggest. If you're good to wait, just wait. Like for example, you can see there's no floor. It's a test server for a reason. But if you can wait, my best guess, and I could be totally wrong, I see floor. Well, I don't see floor, Mana Rohan. I can only say that I don't see floor. You can see floor, but I can't. I'm not grounded. That's almost on Dayhawk level of pun, Grix. But so what I was saying is my guess of when the actual thing will go live to live servers, as long as like testing goes well and they don't find any crazy bugs or anything like that, is probably June, mid-June, be my guess, if things go well. Depending, but I think a lot of that is handling on how the masteries go, which mastery is not on the PTR yet. If mastery is a pain in the ass, then I can see it taking longer. Theater of the mind. I do that a lot with audiobooks and stuff. I think mastery is next week. I think some of it is, right? But not... Is it for all the classes? Here, I have the thing up right now. Let me see. Week 1 testing. This doesn't say what's next, though. I should probably actually help my group. That'd be cool. I am definitely not rolling on any loot because I'm not helping like at all. Well, I guess it's not technically week 2. It's the after week 1 TBA. So yeah, after this, the other things that'll be going in are most updated class mechanics will come online when their respective classes become available for testing. Mastery system, spell pushback mechanics, market system, full crafting and gathering, which is turned off right now, and boats. Boats are going to be in game. What's in right now is solo difficulty, our low level, what we're supposed to be testing. Our low level NPCs too easy, too hard, or just right. Small group difficulty, does grouping trivialize content too quickly? Class abilities, what feels good or not about the abilities in the first 10 levels? First to engage mechanics, how does it feel to actual play? Which I think right now we feel like it might be too powerful. Experience progression, too fast, too slow, or just right? Probably too fast. Rest experience mechanic, don't know yet. Mail system, and the just general combat. I think they are 2 months out. 2 months out from... It depends, I think, on how this testing goes. Because if you think about it, that's most of it in for the spring update. It's really just like the 2 big things left our mastery and market system. The mail system is in this test. And yeah, what Visibility is talking about is the mounts, and they did add taming 2 months ago, something like that. So you can tame mounts starting at level 20, which is basically just horses, but it's cool. It's pretty much. Wintersteiner, hi! Good to see some Pantheon coverage. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, this is close to the end of my stream, but it's really good to see you. And I have not tried the mail system yet because I couldn't find the courier. So I do plan to eventually. I think the main thing I've kind of got from this short test so far is experience is too fast, seemingly, at least in the early levels. I don't know about later levels. And first to engage is too powerful at the moment because it can be basically you engage and then people kill things for you and you get experience. So that needs to be changed. Like, I thought it was going to be a lock, but as like easy as that sounds, it seems like you would be able to just have like a little 50 come kill stuff. So I don't know. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's you only get experience if it's someone killing it who actually gets experience, but I don't know. From what we've seen, yeah, it seems too easy. Mounts trivialize the climbing where you would climb to get someplace quicker, just ride the mount. I can see that for some areas. Because I've definitely tried climbing to get to closer places, and I like the verticality of the climbing. It adds a layer to the game. Let me throw down with you. I love DDO. It's my favorite outside of Classic WoW. DDO is an underrated MMO. But I wish it was open world. I really liked Project Gorgon, but I never really deep dive. Project Gorgon's another good one. I love the open world of Lord of the Rings Online, another good one. But I don't like how easy it is. Have you tried Lord of the Rings Online with the difficulty settings? Since they added them? And I love Vindictus and Dragon's Nest. I played early Vindictus, but I haven't played it in a long time, and I don't know what Dragon's Nest is. As well as Guild Wars 2, another great MMO. But that's too easy to do you think I would like this game? Oh, and Classic Maple, my first real MMO. So that's a really, and not honorable mention to OSR. So that's a really diverse group of MMOs that have pretty different play styles. Because the thing is, like, you don't have like the primary inspiration of this game in there, which is EverQuest. I think if you and the thing is, like, none of those that you mentioned are mob grind MMOs either. As far as, I mean, what was Maple Story? Because I don't never played Maple Story. This will be harder than Guild Wars 2, but it's if you like. It's tough. I would personally suggest it because I like a lot of those games that you mentioned. But if you like action combat, like you mentioned Vindictus, that's like the action end of it, right? Like that's like the furthest end that I can think of. I still think it'd be fun. We ended up tanking Guild Wars 2 with the Ranger Greatsword and Water Fox from the AoE heal. Nice. Guild Wars 2 is another one of those MMOs that I think is underrated. I think DDO is perfect. I really like DDO. The thing that DDO has that this doesn't is that kind of. Sorry, my cat. Come here. You okay? That DDO has is the whole idea of the dungeon. Oh, but Bams, one thing I would suggest for you is Wild Heart. It's not an MMO, but because you mentioned DDO, I gotta mention Wild Heart. It's a co-op RPG. Definitely check it out. Actually, I streamed it last week on this channel. Guild Wars 2 kind of fell off because it added random dungeons. I think it's Guild Wars 2 has just been an interesting game in general. I wonder if they're gonna actually come out with the Guild Wars 3. It's been a rumor since that that slip that they had in their when they're getting berated. NCSoft was getting berated for how terrible their company was doing, and they're basically like throughout like, hey, we're working on Guild Wars 3 to kind of like soften it, but I don't know how true that is. It'll be interesting if they ever end up making a Guild Wars 3, because Guild Wars 2, like Star Wars Old Republic, is one of those MMOs that does some interesting stuff with story in the game. And I always liked the way that you went to an area and you just did stuff and it filled out the hearts for Guild Wars 2. Instead of just strictly doing, like, go to this quest hub, do these quests, and stuff like that. There's a little more freedom to it. New graphic effect in the Stone Tiller. Oh, really? That's cool. I wish I could have seen Banner go on. Same, Fins. I'm still... Wild Heart. Here we go. There you go. It's an indie RPG, indie co-op RPG. And I had a blast playing it. Okay, I think this might be my last one, y'all. Because I need food, and it's 11 p.m., so I need food. And probably to go watch some TV with my wife. Probably watch some Top Chef. The idea of being the main character in MMO is the most unappealing concept. Funny enough, so that the Wild Heart game, you're not even the main character in that, and it's an RPG. You're not supposed to be the chosen one in that, which I think is part of the appeal for me. I think Star Wars: The Old Republic is probably the only one where I enjoyed it, just because basically it was BioWare, and it worked, and it was done very well. But it was basically like, here's a solo game with MMO stuff on the side. Although I also enjoyed the PvP a lot. The problem I have with it now is that every time I've done PvP over the last like 2 years, there's always like server issues that make it almost unplayable when I go play the Battlegrounds. But they are upgrading, so hopefully that fixes it. Kind of like Final Fantasy XIV had that issue for a while. I love Star Wars Old Republic story and the way of doing it. Yeah, it's really good. It was like, instead of it's like your main story is you're the main story of the whole everything, you're the main story of the character. Unfortunately, they would end up going away from that because I'm guessing they ran out of time and money. And then they kind of like morphed everybody's story into one. But I really liked it, and I'm excited that they're actually adding in a new planet finally. Well, yeah, Wild Heart is they're going into beta, which they don't have any more beta keys anymore, on May 15th, and then they have early access later this year with a planned launch in 2027. BAMs. So it is a ways out still. Okay. Star Wars: The Old Republic was awesome since I could fulfill my Darth Maul fanboy fantasy with Sister Seth. Yes, okay, I was also the one that did stealth. I forget the name of it, and I felt so powerful especially in PvP, like because you had like a speed thing, you could stealth, you could backstab with your lightsaber. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. It didn't quite hit the same notes that Star Wars Galaxies did for me, but it was a very fun game. I still go back every now and then. And I'm gonna check it out once they complete their DirectX 12 and everything and see how performance is. I used to play a bunch of Two Moons Decorating. What is that? I just missed when MMOs were hard. For hard MMOs, BAMs, this game, Monsters and Memories, Agilon Online, for like, when I say hard, I mean harder than the current games. Because a lot of games right now, the way that they're kind of built is like this. So you have no difficulty, and then you have a wall of difficulty. Basically, World of Warcraft. Like, you get to the end of World of Warcraft, and then you can go to Mythic Plus and have as much difficulty as you want, but it's not kind of how it's built. Yeah, I need to go too, man. Rohan. After this one, I'm dead. I'm leaving. Do you ever play Star Wars Galaxies? I mean, I've played Restoration a little bit. It's good. I played the other one too. That's pre-CU. Adjusting to the UI now is a little. It takes some getting used to, though, for sure. All right, I'm gonna take off. Thank you all so much for the group. Let me, just in case. Let me say bye. Which one would you suggest if I started? They're all good. There's good for different reasons. One of the things that I would suggest is taking a look at, like, because like some are pre-CU, some are after the NGE, some like, so they're built in different tiers of when the game was. So if you really like pre-combat, there's actually like a website, I can't remember the name of it, but that breaks down the Star Wars emulator servers because they have such different rule sets. But and some have, there's like I think 2 that have custom content. Restoration is one of them, and they just added a whole new PvP thing. And then there's another one that added Bespin as in like a place you can go to. So you have a lot of variety to pick from for the SWG emulators. Thank you, Sagoda. Also, PSO Fantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2. I actually played 2 for a bit. I'm gonna end on YouTube and I'm gonna raid off on Twitch. But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I had a great time hanging out and chatting with y'all. This was fun. Thank you, Manor, Rohan, and everybody for the group, Grix, Bare Necessities, all of y'all. That was awesome. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna say bye on YouTube, and then I'm gonna raid on Twitch because I don't have anyone to raid on YouTube. I don't even know how that shit works. So, but thank you, YouTube. I'll see you all later. Bye, everybody.